Who's got the rocket launcher? I say we blow it up. Now fire that thing.
It's for the city of sports, playing with a giant Nick. With my man S. God.
That's him.
You feel the vibe?
That's me.
We going live.
That's us.
That like button shared, you been subscribed.
Stadium.
That MetLife, Big Blue, home of the Braves.
Yeah.
That turnpike, you can see that's where the game's played. NFL one day, then it's the NBA. Madison Square Garden, that's where the Knicks play. This that NY Logan, North don't get broken. Legalized mean this shit smoking. I'm on topic, dropping another episode. The game winner, trade, maybe a field goal. Everybody right now doing the wave. You tune in, the show called TheMan-Cave. I see the chat, they always doing their thing. Big views, 85 inch screen. The game's on, you rush and bleed. Remain calm, you on the road and chill to the watch along. The show's on, the host, you know it's S-God. It's no telling, the panel filled with guest stars. You're now rocking with the voice, you know what it is. It's your boy J Boogie. You're now rocking with my man S-God. I support him to the fullest, you heard? My man Mike Blaze. This is Alter Production. What that mean? We about to alter everything that's playing. Tune in. My man S.God. Support the show. Subscribe, share it. Most importantly, hit that like button.
What's good, Knicks Nation? What's up? Welcome to another episode of the Man-Cave podcast. On tonight's episode, we're going to do a little watch along with the Knicks game against the New Orleans Pelicans in New Orleans against Zion and the Pelicans. And that should be starting probably another about 5 minutes or something like that. But like I said, this is our first episode for the season, for the Knicks season. Because like I said, it's a Giants and Knicks podcast. And rehashing yesterday, I was at the Knicks-Hawks game last night at State Farm Arena. That stuff was live last night. Knicks fan came out, showed out. We represented. The Knicks represented. You know what I'm saying? We came away with the dub, pull out the dub, 126 to 120 on the road against Trae Young and the Hawks. 126-120. Our big three came through with 74 points combined. The bench came through, you know, with Dante D and quickly another 27 points. 31 for Brunson, who was killing last night. Brunson was 8 for 12 from three-point range. Then we had RJ 26. Randall had 17 and 13 rebounds. Mitchell Robinson 13, 12 rebounds. Yo, the Knicks just brought it. Like I said, we was just fired last night, man. That game was a seesaw battle at some point. The Knicks was leading most of the game, but you know, when it came down to it, every time the Hawks made a run or every time the Hawks looked like they was going to take over, the Knicks came back. They hit timely shots after shots after shots. Whether it was a three-point shot or just a basket that we needed, that's all that mattered. We just walked out of it with 126-120 victory. So the Knicks are 1-1 on the season. The first game of the season, they actually lost to the Celtics, was a home game, our home opener, which is a game that the Knicks could have won and should have won, but they lost the game 108-104, you know, due to bad free throw shooting, you know, 14 out of 26. Ain't going to cut it. Got to make them free throws. We should be 2-0 right now. You know what I'm saying, going into this game against the Pelicans. But it is what it is. We 1-1. But like I said, this is a great game on the road. This is another game that, you know, the Knicks should be able to win this game. Like I said, we'll see tonight. Like I said, I feel good about our chances. We should be 2-1 after this game. The season is starting off strong. It's starting off good. That's what we need. That's what we're looking for. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see what adjustments the Knicks have to make. Like I said, you know, they played the Pelicans last year. Zion was out for most of the year, so you know he's back this year. So they got a big front line, you know, with you know, Brandon Ingram, Zion, and Jonas Valanciunas. You know, and also it looks like what's name is going to be starting. Herb Jones is going to start with CJ McCollum. So it should be, like I said, it should be a good game. Like I said, well, the Knicks were looking for our second win of the season. Starting off strong, you know, playing the Pelicans. So very excited for the NBA season to get started and kick off, like I said. But last night was fire, you know what I'm saying? I was with my boys, Worldwide L, you know what I'm saying? J Boogie in the house. We out there having a good time, represented, enjoy the win. You know, it was well worth it, you know. So like I said, we'll see what tonight game has to unfold and what we're going to do tonight. But like I said, we'll see. I'll see if the Knicks because the Knicks played last night. I don't know if the Hornets play. I don't know if the Pelicans played last night. They may have played last night, but I know the Knicks played. So they had to travel from Atlanta, you know, going to New Orleans. So maybe they might start off a little bit slow because, you know, from playing last night. But we'll see. Like I said, maybe the bench might give us more spark. The starters are going to be stumbling a little bit. So we should be all right. But we'll see what happens. But like I said, I feel good about this game against the Pelicans. A couple of years ago, the Pelicans was actually one of the highest scoring teams in the NBA. But it looks like the last couple of seasons they kind of slowed down a little bit, so they're more like average about 105 to 110 a game. Because 2-3 years ago, I mean, they were scoring like in the 130s, like it was like like nothing. So like I said, if we could rebound, our keys to victory today: hit the glass, play some D, make some free throws. The main important thing is making some free throws. We got to make free throws. We can't go 14 for 26. Now, if we miss 5, 6 free throws, that's great. If we get to the line 30, 35 times, 40 times and miss five, that's excellent. That's what we're looking for. You know what I'm saying? But we can't go to the free throw line 40 times and make like 24 and miss like 16. That's not going. We're not going to come out with a W. I mean, it might happen, but more than likely it won't. So we need them to really come through. So let me see. So far, so we have no injuries so far. So everybody should be playing tonight and getting ready for the New Orleans Pelicans. Like I said, the Pelicans are 1-0. This is their second game. This is our third game. But like I said, this season I'm looking for the Knicks. I'm looking for the Knicks to take a little step forward. Like I said, we got the same core players back. One big loss. We lost Obi Toppin. We traded him in the offseason. So I felt like the Knicks got a little bit smaller, by trading Toppin and then getting Dante DiVincenzo and Josh Hart, re-signed Josh Hart back. So it looked like the Knicks are more guard oriented this season than big. So we'll see how it plays out. So we have a lot of depth. We got Josh Hart, Grimes, Quickly, Barrett, McBride, Hart, Brunson. So like I said, we'll see how it goes. But I'm anxious to see how the Pelicans gonna come out in this game. See what I see on there. So like the matchup, let me see. It's gonna be Julius Randle against Zion. I want to see how that matchup is gonna go, and I'm looking forward to. Also, looking forward to Barrett. Most likely, it's gonna be matched up with Brandon Ingram. Yeah, and then Mitch is gonna be his normal against Valanciunas. So if Mitch could stay out of foul trouble a little bit, because Valanciunas, he does get to the free throw line, he draws foul. He has a big body. But like I said, just kick it out. Grimes got to be ready to shoot them threes. Saying he's been ready he's been ready. So, and in the offseason, he worked out with JJ Redick, so that's a great thing. That's a good thing. And so far it's showing, I've seen him. He's been making some threes and stuff in his first couple of games. Like I said, tonight's game, like I said, if the Knicks come out flat, from playing last night, it is what it is, but I expect them to be ready for this game. So we'll see how it goes. Knicks, Pelicans, watch along. Yeah, last night, like I said, last night Brunson was cooking, Barrett was cooking, Randall, Dante D, IQ, 126 points, 126, 120, no overtime. So, it was a high scoring game with no defense being played. Yeah, they also had State Farm Arena last night. Hawks fan was a little bit kind of rowdy, because the Hawks, when they're making a comeback, but, that was quickly squashed, towards the end. We had to walk out of there with that dub, So, let's see if these guys gonna be ready. I'll see the first 6 minutes would say, tell me how the Knicks how he's gonna start this game off. Or even the first quarter, it might start off slow and then or they might be on fire. I hope they on fire so we can start off strong. And then, like I said, this season, what I'm looking for the Knicks, I'm looking for the Knicks, like I said, is take a step forward. I think the Knicks could be somewhere in the third or fourth seed, anywhere from fourth seed to a third seed, depending on how the season goes. But then, against injuries is part of the game, so we have to see how that goes. But for the most part, if we relatively stay healthy and play the way we're supposed to play, and feel good about being a fourth seed, possibly sneak into that third. But either way, even if we end up like a sixth seed or a seventh seed, I mean, I still expect us to do good anyway. You know what I'm saying? Because we look like this season we got like more depth, like I said, especially in the backcourt. We got guys who could like make some shots. Also a little bit more ball handling too. Because sometimes we get in the playoff. Sometimes you need some more ball handlers or something like that. Because sometimes offense gets stagnant. So you need to keep on moving. But like I said, if this is your first time to this channel, please hit that like and subscribe button. Also share it, and like I said, also hit that notification bell so that way you can also be so you won't miss an episode. You can get notified anytime I'm on. So please hit that like and subscribe button. Let's grow this channel. You know what I'm saying? This is a new channel, about 4 months old. It's like, yo, got to keep it growing. Got to keep this channel growing. There's a lot of other Knicks content creators, other Giants creators, content creators and stuff like that. So it's a community. We all look out for each other. Help one another, things like that. So this is just another platform for Knicks fans to come and talk. They talk that talk and also vent. You want to come out here and vent. About what's going on in the game, which something is always going on in the game. When there's a Knicks game, something is always going on. And the Knicks game is always, always, always filled with drama. Always. It's never going to be easy. It's never going to be a straight blowout from start to finish. There's going to be a hiccup somewhere. But that's the Knicks. That's how we like it. That's how we used to. That's how we always been. And that's how we're going to be. So we'll see what the tip-off is about to be. Tip-off is coming up. We'll see what it is. But I know the Knicks starting lineup is going to be Mitchell Robinson, Julius Randle, R.J. Barrett, Quentin Grimes, and Jalen Brunson. And I think for the Pelicans, it's going to be Valanciunas, Zion, Ingram, Herb Jones, and C.J. McCollum. Yeah, I'm gonna check to see if the Hornets played the night. I mean, if the Pelicans played the night before. Let me see if they played the night before. Let's see what they played the night before. Let me see what the Pelicans. Yeah, nah, Pelicans look like they coming off. They had a day's rest. Pelicans had a day rest. Yeah, I think they played Thursday night. So yeah. So the Knicks is coming. Knicks are coming in on the back-to-back. Knicks coming in on the back-to-back. Like I said, but right from the start, right from the jump, we got to get right on them right from the jump. Knock them backwards. Get up right up on these guys. Make some shots. Like I said, in the first couple of games, it looked like the Knicks been missing some bunnies, shots that they normally can make and stuff like that. So hopefully, like I said, they clean some things up like that. The shots. Knicks basketball, getting excited for the season. Season just started. So this is the best time of year. All the sports are here. College football, NBA, NFL, college basketball be next week, starting next week. Fall time is the best time. I think in this game, the Pelicans, I think if we could get Valanciunas in some foul trouble early and have him sit, that'll really go a long way for us to to get this dub. You know what I'm saying? Because once Valanciunas goes to the bench, I don't know who their backup is, but I think it's a drop off. So if we get Valanciunas to go to the bench, that'll work out great for us. You know, actually it's the home opener. It's the home opener for the Pelicans tonight. So they probably gonna be fired up, but that's why we got to come in. We got to do what we got to do. So far in the season, Barrett's averaging 25, 48% shooting, 84% free throw shooting. Leading rebound is Julius Randle at 11.5 rebounds for the season. So in 2 games, and also an assist. He's like, I think he got like 9 assists or something like that. So tonight's game, I don't know if it's going to be a high scoring game or a low scoring game. I mean, it would just be like a 110, 106 game, something like that. So we'll have to see. Like I said, well, the first quarter or the first half will tell us, like, how it's going to be. Is it going to be up and down tempo, up tempo? Guys going to be making shots, making 3-point shots and stuff like that. That's what determines up tempo, high scoring game. But if they start clanking and bricklaying and stuff like that, then most likely it's going to be a low scoring game. Let's go, Knicks. Like I said, let's get ready. Let's get ready for this. Let's eat. We got to keep grinding, keep this thing moving. It's the only thing with NBA TV, man. They do a lot of talking before the game starts. Like I said, tonight I'm gonna be doing the Knicks and Pelicans watch along. Also, you could catch me tomorrow at 1 p.m. tomorrow. I'm gonna be doing the Giants and Jets game live stream tomorrow at MetLife tomorrow. Home game for the Giants and Jets. So we'll see. Like I said, we'll break that down tomorrow. So at 1 o'clock, keys to the game for the Giants. Yeah, it looked like they about to tip off. See what happens. Knicks are in their road blue jerseys. Pelicans in their reds. Yeah, Pelicans the city edition jersey. Let's go. I'm about to tip off. And there's the tip. Ball goes out. Let me see who ball it is. Knicks ball. Let's go, Knicks. All right, let's go. Barrett inbounds to Brunson. Stoppage in the game because of the game clock or something like that is not working properly. All right, hand off back to Brunson, to Barrett, over to Randall, to Grimes. Grimes looking, pass to Robinson. Robinson to Barrett. Barrett with 3-point shot. No good. Rebound Pelicans. All right, like I said last night the Knicks was great last night, shooting a 3-point shot last night. I think it was 20 or 46 last night. Make some shots. Pelicans got the ball. Ingram with the ball over to Zion. Zion on Julius Randle. Good help by Mitch. Good help, Mitch, coming over to help alter that shot. Brunson with the ball. Oh, nice juke move, Brunson. No good. Mitch with the rebound. Wow, thought he got fouled by Valanciunas, but no call by the referee. And then they call a chip foul on Grimes. That was a tacky foul on Grimes. Yeah, Mitch got fouled, no call. We know Mitch, he got fouled, no call. So far, no score yet. Inbound Valanciunas inbounds to CJ McCollum over to Herb Jones. Brandon Ingram with a 3. No good. Let's go, Knicks. Oh, Brunson missed Barrett. All right, Brunson in there. Brunson in the paint. Over to Randall. Randall to Barrett. Barrett. Nice inside take. Barrett down the lane. Nice layup. Even though that should have been an and one. No call. CJ McCollum. Oh, CJ McCollum pushed Grimes, got physical. CJ McCollum getting a little bit physical down in the paint on Grimes. Grimes already got a foul anyway. Probably didn't want to pick up the second. Brunson picked from Mitchell Robinson. Brunson. Oh. Pass was too late. Steal by the Pelicans. CJ McCollum 3-point shot. Pelicans up 5-2 right now. All right. Let's go. Brunson to Barrett to Randall. Let's go. Mitch at the top of the key. Let's see. Grimes over to Randall. Barrett open three. No good. No good. Open 3-point shot. These are shots to be made yesterday, but like I said, they start making these 3-point shots. Another three from the Pelicans. Herb Jones on the 3-point shot. 8-2 Pelicans so far. Knicks call a timeout. Knicks need a timeout. 8-2 score right now. Say Pelicans. So it looked like the Pelicans starting off good right now in their home opener. Like I said, the game just started. Like I said, we'll see how the Knicks come out from after playing last night. Good thing about this game is like the Pelicans, they're a good team. Like I said, you could basically come back on them, or you could, as far as blowout, I mean, it happens from time to time. But I mean, as far as the Pelicans, this is a game that the Knicks, they just don't want to get down too far. Like I said, as long as they're in arm's reach, they can just get back in there, tie it up, and stuff like that. It's just adrenaline right now with the Pelicans. Home opener and stuff like that. So. And so far, like I said, so far in this game, like I said, it ain't really too much defense being played like that. It's just, we just got to make shots. That's all it is. I mean, we've been getting some good looks, so it ain't like we've been taking a lot of bad shots or getting hard to come by. It's just like I said, it's just wide open shots. This is a miss. Oh, and last night in the Hawks game, looked like the NBA fined Jalen Brunson $2,000 for a flopping infraction. So for a flopping, which I mean, I was at the game, and that call, I mean, that was what you call it? What's the name? Landed in his landing space. Jason Tatum, because Brunson came down on his foot, but I guess the referees, they didn't see it that last night. They didn't see that. NBA season just kicked off this week. One of the good games I was watching earlier was the Sixers and the Milwaukee Bucks. Dame Lillard with his debut, 39 points. I mean, he was dynamite in his debut. All right, Knicks got the ball. Brunson to Randall. Randall with a step back, no good. Mitch got the rebound but couldn't put it back in. Pelicans with the ball. Ingram at the top of the key, pick from Zion. Back to Zion. Valanciunas. Good D, Mitch. Good D, Mitchell Robinson. Good D. Good D. Couldn't overpower him. Barrett with the ball at the top. Play two-man with Randall. Randall, the top guy. C.J. McCollum on him, backing him down. Brunson. Three-point shot, no good. So far, Knicks coming out cold. They're coming out flat on the three-point shooting. They got some good looks. Ingram, turnaround jump shot. 10-2, Pelicans up. Brunson and Zion. No good. Well, the Knicks, like I said, Knicks are struggling early on. It's like the shots is there. They're just not making the shots right now. Oh, good. Almost a steal. Wow. Knicks almost got a steal. Pelicans got the ball back. Missed shot by Ingram. Barrett with the rebound. Barrett over to Randall for a nice layup underneath. 10-4. Pelicans up. 7:19 left to go. Let's go, Knicks. Ingram at the top of the key. Three-point shot. No good. Randall rebound. Why did you? Bad pass by Randall Grimes. Zion Williamson with the layup. 12-4. Barrett with the ball. Randall at the top. Randall pass stolen by C.J. McCollum. Over to Brandon Ingram for a dunk. 14-4. Knicks with the turnover. Knicks not taking care of the ball early on. Not taking care of the ball early on. Not making shots. And Knicks down 10 already. 14-4. Barrett, another turnover. Airmailed the pass to Randall across the corner. $14-4. Let's go. Good D, Mitch. Let's get the ball. Let's go. Let's go. Turnover, Knicks. Pelicans. A nice pass. Randall to Mitchell Robinson cutting down the lane. 14-6. Yeah, Randall ain't shooting the ball well, but he's averaging 8 assists. That's great. 8 assists. Oh, yes, offensive foul. Valanciunas. Moving pick. Brunson. All right, got a sub in the game. Got Josh Hart in the game subbing in. $5:44 left to go in the first quarter. See who Hart comes in. Most likely probably came in for Barrett. So on the court is Brunson, Robinson, Randall, Grimes, and Josh Hart. Randall, Grimes, corner three, no good. Good rebound, Mitch. Put back dunk. That's what I'm talking about. Nice way to take it up strong. Strong putback. Dyson Daniels with a jumper. 16-8 Pelicans. Hart to Brunson. Ooh, nice crossover. Brunson. Randall, rod open three. No good. Knicks are dreadful at the three. Brandon Ingram followed his own shot. Foul. Foul on Larry Nance on Josh Hart. Good way to dig in there and play some D, though. Like I said, just get your hands in there, play that D. So the game kind of started off like I thought it was going to start off. Knicks kind of a little flat, but like I said, some of it could be from you know, from last night, but still 16-8. Brunson with the ball, cross court to Josh Hart to Randall. How is that not a foul? How is that not a foul? Wow. Randall, contact. How is that not a foul by Herb Jones? Says not a foul. Turnover. Randall. Pelicans with the ball. Brandon Ingram on Josh Hart. Ingram with the jumper. 18-8. 18-8. Pelicans up. It's all right. Brunson at the Brunson, the top of the key. Corner jumper. In and out. Good effort by Hart. But Pelicans get the ball back. Brandon Ingram tripped, foul. Jalen Brunson with the foul. 18-8, 3:52 left to go in the first quarter. Another sub. It looked like Quickly is in and DiVincenzo's in. So let me see who's out there. DiVincenzo, Quickly, Hart, Randall, and Hart. Hart. Wow, Brandon Ingram is hot right now. Another jumper, 28, 20-8. Hart top of the key. Oh, okay, foul. Hold inside. Dyson Daniel holding Randall. Knicks ball, side out. Hart to Hart to Randall. Posting up. Somebody got to be open. Somebody has to be open. DiVincenzo, 3-point shot. No good. Keep getting these 3-point shots. Another good look. Another brick. Randall, good hard take. Should have been an and one. Should have been an and one. Guess right now the referees are swallowing the whistle right now for the Knicks. All right, Kyra Lewis. Dyson Daniel, 3-point shot miss. A long rebound to the Pelicans. And good deflection, Dante DiVincenzo. Timeout on the floor. 2:46 left to go first quarter. Pelicans up 20-10 on the Knicks right now. Like I said, so far, like I said, the Knicks have a lot of they're getting good looks and stuff like that, just not making the shots, missing 3-point shots right now. But like I said, it should pick back up. So I mean, we still in arms length, 20-10, no big deal. Game just started, 2:46 first quarter. So we right there. And so far, I mean, we're turning the ball over, missing 3-point shots. So, once you clean some of that up, we'll be back in here. So this is a game. This game right here. This is a game that the Knicks got to have. We got to have these type of games. These are games that should be won. Will be won. We got to win these games. These are type of games. These are games like we want to get to that next level and things like that. All right, let's go on. Okay, cool. Doug 13 fresh. As long as Zion doesn't score more than 30 points, he'll be happy. Yeah, I'll be happy too. I hope we score 30 points. I wish Randall or Barrett or Brunson scored 30. Yeah, like I said, this game right here, like I said, it looks like, I mean, it's a game. It's a game that's look like it's gonna come down to the wire anyway. You know. So right now, like I said, right now the Pelicans are, that's just adrenaline that the Pelicans are on right now. But like I said, the Knicks are just still the Knicks still there. They're still in there. As bad as the Knicks are playing right now with turnovers and missed 3-point shots, it's like we're still there. They are still there. So far, like I said, this lineup in here with Quickly and DiVincenzo and Hart, like I said, and yeah, Randall and iHeart, like I said, should be a quick lineup. Can get some turnovers and get some 3-point shots, and I want to see. Hopefully, we can get quickly some open threes and some good looks. So it's a game he could heat up. So far, Brandon Ingram, 8 points, 2 assists. All right, look like Zion is back in. Zion posting up Randall. Let's get that rebound. Good rebound, Hart. Turnover, Julius Randle. Yeah, another turnover. Like I said, we gotta limit our turnovers. Turnovers and poor free throw shooting. Those are things we can't be having. All right, Pelicans with the ball. Zion at the top of the key. Randall. Oof. Zion came down middle and just laid that thing up, like finger rolled it in. 22-10 Pelicans. All right, let's go. Randall with a 3. Another brick. Man, I mean, we are just like Randall with the rebound. Kick out. Almost another turnover. Right to iHeart. Good pass, DiVincenzo. Easy dunk, 22-12. That's what we need. We need more of that. We need more of that. All right, Zion. Kyra Lewis. Oh, missed the bunny. Kara Lewis. Ran it up quickly. Oh, another turnover. Oh, another turnover is like the Knicks playing a little bit too fast and stuff like that, or they're not anticipating the passes and stuff like that. We got 7 turnovers already in the first quarter. 7 turnovers and clanking 3-point shots, missed 3-point shots. Not a good recipe. Yeah, the Knicks do making a lot of mistakes. Hopefully, like I said, hopefully they could settle down. Hopefully they could settle down in this game. It's only the first quarter. Dyson missed 3-point shot. DiVincenzo rebound. 48 seconds left to go in the game. DiVincenzo, another turnover. Zion again. 24-12. Pelicans double the Knicks up. 34 seconds. IQ, 2 for 1, missed 3-point shot. McCollum over to Zion against Randall. Wow. Another bucket. Zion 26-12. Pelicans up. All right, 9 seconds. IQ with the ball at the top of the key. 6 seconds to Randall. Foul. Okay, they probably had a foul to give. Oh, they finally called that foul though. All All right, IQ inbound the ball to Randall, 2 seconds. Had to shoot it. No good. All right, first quarter's in the books. Pelicans up 26-12 on the Knicks. Knicks got 8 turnovers in the first quarter. Zion and Brandon Ingram is like the only two that's really scoring for the Pelicans. They might have like 20 of the 26 points for the Pelicans. But like I said, the game is still early, 26-12, nothing too big. But like I said, a game like this, the Pelicans will let you come back. So I'm not too worried about this game. Like I said, the Knicks could just cut down their turnovers and start making some 3-point shots, and it's like they right back in this thing. Yeah. All right, so what I see in the second quarter, what's going to happen is the Knicks got to cut down their turnovers and let's start making some 3-point shots and let's get out in transition. We need to start running too. We had some transition basket in the first quarter. We need a little bit more. But like I said, with the smaller lineup in, we should be getting a little bit more turnovers, creating more turnovers and getting some shots. You could find IQ. IQ got to open and get some open shots and stuff like that, or even DiVincenzo. But we need these guys to start making some 3-point shots. The shots are there. We just got to make these shots. It ain't nothing too much that the Pelicans doing. They ain't no defense and nothing. Knicks getting a lot of good looks. They just not making them. Like I said, Knicks played in Atlanta yesterday. I mean, the Knicks came out ready. They came out from the jump ready. I mean, that building was electric last night, so it was real good. So, I mean, I saw how the Knicks played last night, put up 126 last night. But like I said, they coming out a little bit flat here. Like I said, turnovers is killing us and miss 3-point shots. All right, second quarter looks like Barrett is in for Randall. Pelicans would have missed a 3-point shot. Hard up to Barrett. Barrett, no good. Oh, thought he got fouled on that, man, but 3-point shot. Pelicans, Matt Ryan. 29-12, 17-point game. iHeart with a screen. That screen. IQ. They are IQ. Foul. iHeart got fouled. Going to the free throw line. So the Knicks already found themselves in a big hole, down 17 points already. Starter second quarter, 29-12 right now. iHeart going to the free throw line. Missed the first free throw. Second free throw, good. 29-13. 29-13. Let's go. Let's pick up the pace, man. Let's get some turnovers, make some shots, and get back in this thing. Wow, 3-point shot by the Pelicans. Hawkins rookie out of UConn. Jordan Hawkins. 32-13 is this. 32-13. Inbound Barrett to IQ. IQ, oh, good move. Nice layup. IQ right around the iHeart screen. 32-15 Hornets up. Matt Ryan, miss. Good rebound, DiVincenzo. Over to IQ, top of the key. Oh, that's a foul. To iHeart, good. Foul. $32-15, Pelicans up. All right, Knicks going inbound the ball. Side out. DiVincenzo to iHeart to Barrett. Nice. Yeah, nice. Thanks for stopping through, Doug Fresh. Thanks for stopping through, bro. Oh, we needed that turnover. Okay, missed shot. Let's go. Let's run. 32-17. Barrett to Hart. Back to Barrett. To DiVincenzo, three-pointer. Still not good. Still miss. Another three from Jordan Hawkins. 35-17. Pelicans up 35-17. That's the difference in this game. Pelicans making shots, Knicks not making their shots. Too many missed three-point shots. Good looks. Good uncontested looks that the Knicks are missing. All right. Barrett at the top of the key. Another turnover. Wasn't watching. Another turnover. Good pickup. Good turnover. Knicks get the ball back. Hard to Barrett. Corner three. About time. 35-20. Down 15. 8:46 left to go in the second quarter. Look like it's a mismatch. Mismatch inside with Valanciunas on Barrett. Good no call. That's a good no call. That's a good no call. Let's go 35-20. Let's go, Knicks. Yes. Move and pick. Illegal screen. Like it's going to be on Valanciunas. Illegal screen and going to the bench. And here comes Larry Nance Jr. See, this is what I'm talking about. Valanciunas is in foul trouble. This is where the Knicks could make up some grounds and chip into this lead. It looked like IQ. He tried to draw the foul, got fouled, but no call. Oh, foul. See, DiVincenzo, what's the name? DiVincenzo, what's the name? He had it, man. What's up, bro? Worldwide L, what's going on, bro? Yeah, watching this thing, man. Watching this Knicks thing right here, man. Starting off slow. We ain't start off like the way we started off last night. You know what I'm saying? Coming out a little bit flat, like I said, missing a lot of three-point shots, turning the ball over. You know. But like I said, at some point we're gonna have to make a run, make some stops and things like that. So try to get back into this game right now. Try to get back in this game. Cullum at the free throw line made both free throws, 37-20, Pelicans up. Brunson's back in. So it's like Brunson in, Barrett back out. It's Brunson, Hart, IQ, DiVincenzo. Another missed three-point shot. So it looked like it's four guards and one center. iHeart is iHeart and four guards. Because Herb Jones with a spin in the lane. Wow. 39-20. Right now, the Knicks are small right now. Knicks are small right now in this game. They got too many small guards in the game right now. Brunson, Hart, DiVincenzo, and IQ. But if we're gonna make a run, man, if we're gonna make a run in this game, we got to cut down on the turnovers, got to make some shots, and also got to play some D. Got to D up on the Pelicans. These guys are making their shots. They're getting good looks and they're making their shots. We're getting good looks and we're bricking ours. So now Ihart is out and Mitchell Robinson is in, still surrounded by, like I said, the four guards. Josh Hart, another missed three-point shot. Another missed three-point shots. Yeah, like I said, the Knicks are coming out flat from last night, man. They played a big game last night. The Pelicans is had a rest, you know what I'm saying? So, like I said, we just gonna cut down the turnovers and start making some shots. I think we just gotta make some shots. DiVincenzo, another missed three-point shot. Good way to battle Mitch for a rebound. Quickly, draw the foul on Herb Jones. Okay. 39-20. Still 39-20 Pelicans. Yeah, like I said, the Pelicans just playing on what you call right now. They playing on adrenaline. Plus they been off and stuff like that, so they fresh. But like I said, the NBA, this is the NBA. NBA is a game of runs anyway. Every team gonna make a run. You know. So like I said, right now they're cruising right now, but we'll see what happens when the Knicks tighten the screws and the Knicks start making some shots to get this game closer. That's when the pressure gonna be on the Pelicans. Yeah, I've seen on this lineup. I didn't expect to see the four guards around iHeart or Mitch, like four little guards. But like I said, this year look like we have a small we more guard oriented this year than I mean we got some bigs, but we more guard oriented. Got depth in the backcourt. So right now the Pelicans making their shots. Right now, they hot right now, but when they cool off, then the Knicks gotta just heat up. Once you do that, like I said, make this a game. So you gotta try to chip this down before halftime, you know what I'm saying? Make this at least about a 10-point game or something like that, 10, 9-point game, get it under double digits. And then third and fourth quarter, that's when she gotta go. He gotta get it going. Yeah, looking at this game, don't look like them New Orleans, the Pelicans fans are. You know what I'm saying? It's like they don't look live in there like last night at the State Farm Arena. It's like State Farm Arena was electric. Pelicans crowd look dead right now, even though they got a lead. I know they got some Knicks fans in there, so Knicks fans ready to represent up in there. Yeah, Pelicans making shots. They making shots. That's the only difference. They making shots and Knicks not making shots. So they got 10 assists, and Knicks got 6 assists. But the turnovers where it's at, the Knicks got probably about 9 turnovers. The Pelicans probably got 2 or 3 turnovers. And also the 3-point shooting. Knicks are atrocious right now, 3-point shooting. So 39-20 IQ at the line. Made the first. Second free throw is good. 39-22. All right, so the Pelicans got Brandon Ingram, Zion Williamson, Jordan Hawkins, Nance Jr., and Herb Jones in the game. Wow, Mitch turned his back, but it's like easy baskets for the Pel. One thing the Knicks can't do, we can't trade baskets for baskets. We got to try to make some stops and make some shots. Trading baskets ain't going to do us no good. Nobody's moving. DiVincenzo, wide open three. Got it. Needed that. Got to start making more of those. Now we got to get some stops. 41-25 Pels. You see if Brandon Ingram still hot. 43-25. Ingram with a jumper. All right, IQ. Nice IQ. 43-27. Like I said, we've got to get some stops, so we need some stops. We got Mitch still surrounded by the little guards. Good rebound. Hart. Rebounds, pushing it. Brunson. DiVincenzo. Missed. But he got his own rebound. Nice putback, Dante. 43-29. Nice putback. All right, Zion at the top of the key to Nance. Nance Jr. back to Zion. Hawk. Wow. Corner three-point shot, Hawkins. 46-29. Jordan Hawkins, 9 points, 3 for 3 from three-point range. Brunson, foul. All right, let me see what the foul's on Herb Jones. If that's Herb Jones, that's probably going to be his third. All right, Brunson at the free throw line. First free throw is good. 46-30. Randall and Grimes coming back in the game. Give the Knicks some little size. So that's what it is. It's going to be Robinson, Randall, Brunson, Grimes, and IQ. Second free throw, Brunson good, 46-31. Like I said, yeah, Knicks is like just hanging around. Like I said, you just got to make some stops and make some shots, make some more shots and stuff like that. You see Ingram, another layup down the lane for Brandon Ingram, 48-31. Can't get these stops. We need some stops. Brunson with an IQ. Miss Zion and one. Wow. Layup and one. See what that foul probably is on Randall. Zion free throw line. Free throw missed. Randall the rebound. Brunson with the ball. Let's go. All right. Randall on Zion. How's that not a foul? Mitchell Robinson with the putback. That's what Randall said. Randall said, "How come that's not a foul? How come that's not a? How come I can't get the call?" All right, missed by Ingram. Barrett, that should be an and one. How come there's no fouls? We got a couple of and ones, no fouls, man. Come on. It's Randall backing up, giving Zion the. Wow, another basket by Zion. 52-35. Like every time we get a basket, we can't get no stop though. When we get the basket, we can't get no stop. Oh, good pass to Barrett. Nice. Needed that. 52-37. Turnover by the Pelicans. All right, that's good. That's what we need. Need a stop or turnovers. All right, look like it's gonna be a TV timeout. 52-37. 52-37 so far has been a Zion and Brandon Ingram show for the Pelicans. And for the Knicks, it's RJ Barrett. Brunson. Like I said, Knicks getting contributions from everybody. 52-37, down 15 points, 2:35 left to go. Like I said, the Knicks could chop into this a little bit more before halftime. We could get it to 10 or even right under 10, under double digits. That'll be great. And then, like I said, come out the third quarter and the fourth quarter, is go time. They gotta step on the gas. So only thing to do, Knicks just got to withstand, like the Hornets right now. They hot right now, But like I said, they fresh, so they cooking right now. So like I said, so far the Knicks, like I said, at least in the second quarter, the Knicks are cutting down on the turnovers, which is a good thing. Like I said, so now they made a couple of threes, but they got to make some more threes. Like I said, but the main thing they got to get some stops too. We got to get some stops in this game. Because every time like Zion and Ingram get the ball, they taking it in the paint or they taking it down the lane. It's like they making them back, making them buckets. The Pels. All right, let's go. Let's see the Knicks like last 2:30 something of the game. Let's go, man. Let's get some stop. Let's outscore the Pelicans, man. Get some stops to make this very interesting. All right, Knicks inbound the ball. Randall to Brunson. 2:23 left to go. Brunson to Barrett. Barrett to Randall with Zion on him. Back him down. Grimes corner three. No good. So you gotta get those, gotta make those. Open three, gotta make those. All right, come on, Randall. Randall the rebound. Oh, offensive foul. He waited. Randall waited too long to pass the ball off to RJ. Yeah, transition points. Pelicans 19-9 right now. All right, Pelicans with the ball. Ingram with the ball. Barrett guarding. Back. All right. All right, let's go. Good. Missed shot. Brunson with the ball. 1:22 left to go in the game. Brunson to Randall with Ingram on him. Oh, man. Another turnover. Foul. Brunson with the foul. Pelicans going to the free throw line. 52-37. Dyson Daniel with a brick on the first free throw. Got one more coming up. 52-37 Pelicans. 1:12 left to go. Another missed free throws. That's what we need. But the Knicks, we got to score points. Brunson with the ball. Miss Brunson is like Ingram. That's an offensive foul. Good take. Good take, Brunson. Charge on Brandon Ingram. All right. Randall inbounds to Barrett. Turnovers 10-6. Knicks 10 turnovers, Pelicans 6 turnovers. So it's starting to even out. The Knicks, like I said, most of the Knicks turnovers is in the first quarter. All right. Barrett with the step back. Nope. CJ McCollum pull up three. Brandon Ingram with the rebound. Okay. What a look like the ball just went out. 19 seconds left to go. 52-37 Pels up right now. 9 seconds on the shot clock for the Pelicans. But this is, like I said, this was the Knicks' chance right here. The last 2 minutes was the Knicks' chance to get some buckets, but they couldn't get no buckets. So the game has been the same, 52-37. Pelicans inbound the ball to CJ McCollum, wide open three. Another shot, 55-37 Pels. 12 seconds left to go for the half. Brunson, Randall, top of the key, three-point shot, brick. Halftime, 55-37 Pelicans up. G Money, what's up, bro? Salute. Good to see you, bro. Yeah, too bad the Knicks ain't doing too well in this game, man. Knicks are ice cold in this game. Knicks ice cold. Yeah, no closeout on the defense. And like I said, both teams are getting wide open shots. The difference is the Pelicans are just making their shots. The Knicks ain't making theirs. The Knicks are clanking their shots. And the Knicks, the three-point shooting is just like, I mean, Pelicans making three-point shots. The Knicks ain't making nothing. Then the Knicks ain't getting no stops either because Zion and Brandon Ingram is like killing them in the paint. You know, like I said, the Knicks are coming out flat from last night. You know, Pelicans had like a couple of days rest, but, you know, right before the half was the time. Right before the half was the time for the Knicks to cut into that lead. You know, because it was like a 2-minute stretch where nobody was scoring. They could have cut that lead in right before halftime, and then, like I said, going to the third, fourth quarters, like we could make a run. Yeah, our game is like you're right. The mid-range game is like, hey, it's either 3-point shot or it's nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Salute. What's going on, man?
What's good, bro? Good to see you, man.
Good to see you again. Long time no see.
I
Please
know G
subscribe
Money in the
to the
house,
shit,
man.
man.
Huh?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What's going on?
Yeah, I know you're watching this game, man. Like the Knicks fans are watching this game right now. Like I said,
Painful.
it's a far cry from yesterday, man. You know what I'm saying? We came out real.
Mhm.
We was popping yesterday, but like I said, we came out flat.
Big time. Not only flat, we came out pretty much stuck in the Bermuda Triangle. No ball movement, no player movement. Last night, New York was moving the ball. Yeah, I got a little bit helter-skelter in the fourth quarter against Atlanta. Still, New York was moving the ball last night, and we're getting good high percentage shots. Like I said, this game, we're getting good looks, but but at the same time, like I said, the Pelicans are hitting the breeze and drives and mid-range, while the Knicks are not. So luckily for us, it's still another half of basketball. So this game's far from over. At the same
Yeah,
time, if New York wants to get back in this game, they got ball pressure, Ingram, ball pressure, CJ. Keep Zion away from the Ingram is killing it in the mid-range shot. And watch out for Hawkins. Hawkins is lining up the world from 3 too. So if you
he's a
just
sniper. He's a
watch,
sniper.
he's a gunslinger. Yep. So you can just
Mm-hmm.
watch out for those guys. You will be fine. This game is not over. Do I think we'll come back? I don't know. At the same time, this game's far from over because we have
Of
seen
course.
crazy comics. I mean, crazy comics. I remember 2 years ago, the Clippers were down 35 against the Wizards and stormed back to win. I mean, I remember the Jazz were down 36 to the Nuggets in the 90s and came back to win that. So, the, heck, man, even last year, the Nets were down 28 to the Celtics and came back to
Mm-hmm.
win. And the Knicks. So this game's far from over. You just need to just ball pressure, use my DHOs, do my handoffs, screening pops, give and goes. And play some good hard nosed defense. You do that, we'll be fine. That's my analysis.
Yeah, like I said, the game is right there. Like I said, only thing that the Knicks got to do, the Knicks got to just make some stops in the second half. You know what I'm saying? Make some shots and things like that. Stop turning the ball over, take care of the ball and stuff like that. And also with the Pelicans, I know Zion and what's the name, man, Ingram, when they drive all the way to the basket. See, like how Brunson took that charge. They just got to start taking some charges. If they ain't taking no charges, then the only thing is going to be and ones. You know what I'm saying?
I agree. I agree. I
But we need
agree. I
some.
mean,
We need, huh?
I agree. I agree with you, man. Yeah.
So if we want to make that comeback, like I said, in this third quarter, we gotta chip. We gotta start chipping some of this lead off, man. At least like chip like 8 or 9 points off the lead, you know, to make it interesting going into the fourth quarter. But if we go back to the fourth quarter with the same 16, 17, 18 point lead, man, it's gonna be kind of tough because it's like we ain't getting
Yeah.
no stops.
That's true, especially on the road. Especially when you're on the road. Because when you're on the road in a big hole, it's really hard to storm back to win because the home's crowd is not your six man when you're on the road. So if New York wants to turn the tables on New Orleans, scan stops, run, get to the line. That's what I'm saying. And guys need to step up. The only guy who I think has been okay has been RJ Barrett. Everybody else has been gimpy though.
I know, man. It's like I said, for the most part, the shots are there, man. It's like, I mean, the shots are there. We just got to make them. I mean, it ain't no
Agreed.
no real defensive pressure or anything by the Pelicans. We just missing a lot of shots.
Mm-hmm.
So
I
we could
agree.
do that. Like I said, we could do that, and also transition. We got to get some buckets in transition, and also stop them too from getting some transition buckets and stuff like that. You know,
That's true. That's true. That's true. I have one question for you. Is there a team this season that you keeping an eye out for that you think might surprise some people? I think the Pacers will. You?
yo, that's exactly the team I was gonna say, man. The Pacers. Yo, let me say the Pacers are, and another thing is like OKC. The Pacers and
Mm-hmm.
OKC, they got a lot of depth and they young. Them boys is young. Them boys got some depth, man, and they can score.
Oh yeah,
So if you're gonna beat them teams, you gonna have to put up some points and stuff like that. Because guess
that's
what? They're
true.
gonna keep coming. They're gonna keep coming. They're gonna keep coming.
That is
But yeah,
true. And
The
they're gonna
Pacers
come
are,
out.
man.
Yep, they come out like hungry sharks in the Atlantic Ocean Sea. So yeah, that's true though. That's true. The Pacers and the Thunder though. Do you think
Hey,
there's a team in your opinion that people are overhyping that you think will flop? You know what I mean?
team that
Or
will
at least
flop.
underachieve? Or you think, or at least will
Right.
underachieve?
Right. Let me see. Because right now, I mean, I think the only team that I could think about is the Sixers. They're not really overhyping them, but I don't
Yeah.
think the Sixers really got that. You know what I'm saying? It's like outside of Maxey, And I know they added what's the name, Pat Beverly this year, and
Pat
also
Bev and Kelly Oubre and Danny Green.
Kelly Oubre. That's another thing. Yeah, Kelly Oubre, he did play good in that game against Milwaukee. So yeah, what I'm saying, that adds a little different dimension to their team. But the whole Harden thing is gonna at some point is gonna blow up or something like that. You know what
Oh
I'm
yeah,
saying?
oh yeah, they're gonna blow up in their face. I agree, definitely. Because, and my thing with James Harden is this, man. You have an MVP, good role players, a future All Star. You have an MVP in Joel Embiid, right? A potential future All Star and potential Most Improved Player of the Year in Tyrese Maxey, who is faster than lightning. You have Tobias Harris, who is a fringe All Star. You have a championship coach in Nick Nurse, and you have good role players: Kelly Oubre, Danny Green, Pat Bev, Paul Reed, PJ Tucker, etc. Why will you Daniel House? Why will you sit out and wave the white flag? That's just wrong, man. It's wrong and nonsensical. Because it's like the whole Daryl Morey I'm a liar thing, bruh. Let that go to the wayside. Move on, turn the page. Yes, Daryl Morey's made some bad decisions. I agree. At the same time, it's in the past. The season's now. All right. You gotta, if you want a championship, why not stay on your team? I like James Harden. He needs to stop pouting when things don't go his way. Stop pouting. And you have a team that has a legit chance to win a championship. Why will you wave the white flag and close the door on your Philly tenure? That's
But
just ridiculous.
but here's the thing with James Harden though. He's the one that forced his way out of these situations. He forced his way out of Houston. He forced his way out of Brooklyn, and now he want to force his way out of Philadelphia. It's like, what I'm saying? It's like, bro, at the end of the day, you're forcing your way to teams you wanted to go to. Now you're forcing your way from teams you don't, what I'm saying, that you wanted to go to. Now you want to force your way to another team. And my whole thing is, yeah, you didn't get the deal that you want, but at least you're getting 30-something million for this season. Just play it out and then go to the team you want to go to. You know what I'm saying? That's all you got to do. Just play out the season and go to the team. You're a free agent.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And here's the thing, right? The Beard was a free agent last year. If you didn't want to stay in Philly, right? The Beard was a free agent last year, right? If you didn't want to stay in Philly to begin with, why would you stay with the 76ers? So why would you stay with the 76ers on a 1-year deal? Like, think about that. You didn't want to stay in Philly, and yeah, you opted into your contract.
Well, you know why? You know why? Because that $30-something million, he was going to get that on the open market, so he had to get that $30-something million for this season. Because if he opted out of that contract, he was going to get a small deal that was going to be way less than $30-something million by some team, like a prove it deal or something like that.
Probably. Yeah,
that's it. It's the $30 million. He want that. He likes money, man. He's about that money. He want his money. He ain't gonna leave it on the table, bro.
That is true. And money is great and dandy. That is true, though. That is true. The money is great and dandy. I'm just saying, Save Your Heart, and you just like you just said, you force away the teams you don't want that you chose. Well, technically trade you there, but you get the whole point that you want to go.
Yeah,
now you want to and just play it out. You're gonna be a free agent this year. Let the season go, and if you want to leave, you can bounce. Like, you don't need a pout. And I think a team that will underachieve, I think they'll do well in the regular season. At the same time, I honestly think they're going to flop in the playoffs. The Milwaukee Bucks. I don't think the Bucks going to go. I think the Bucks make the Eastern Conference Finals.
Mm-hmm.
At the same time, I don't think they beat the Boston Celtics. I don't see it. I don't trust their bench. I like Brook Lopez.
I want to see. I want to see when they play each other and stuff like that during the regular season. They're going to play at least about 3 times, something like that. Three times. 3 or 4 times.
Let me check, though. I know they're playing each other next month. I know that. Let me see.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they are going to play.
November 22nd on ESPN. I know that. Okay.
I mean, the reason why they're going to play them at least 3 or 4 times because the Bucks are in the Eastern Conference.
Yeah, they're playing each other 4 times. Yeah, 4 times.
Yeah, that's what I say. About 3 or 4 times they're gonna play. But you see, the Bucks, if they were in the West, and it'd be only 2 times, they can only play them 2. So I know they're playing them at least 3 or 4 times.
That is true.
So that's going to tell us during the season. Is like, I wish that I want all the players to play, see how it's going to go. You know what I'm saying? So I want to see like
Mhm.
who's going to if it's going to be 2-2 or 3-1 or 1. You know what I'm saying? Or a sweep.
Or
You
something,
know
but I
what I'm
don't base
saying?
on regular season because any team can beat a team in the regular season doesn't mean you're gonna beat them in the playoffs. Like example, the
Right.
2016 Warriors, they beat the Cavs what twice? I know it's West versus East. At the same time, the 2016 Warriors beat the Cavs twice, right? In the regular
Mm-hmm.
season. What happened in the finals? The Cavs won a chip. The Knicks in 2021, we beat the Hawks. What? We swept the Hawks 3-0. We swept them.
Mm-hmm.
2021. What happened in the playoffs? We got walloped in 5 in the first round by that same
Yeah.
team. So
Got
it's like
walloped.
wallop. So my point of right, you're right. Regular season does play a factor. I do agree with you, man. Cave. I'm just saying that I would not look at regular season to depict who's going to win that series. You know.
Of course, of course, of course. Yeah. The only thing the regular season do is it just gives you an idea. And look at this one. Like I'm looking at some halftime scores right now. I see the Wizards up 60-44 on the Memphis Grizzlies. Like what's going on with the Grizzlies? I don't know what's going on because they lost they lost it yesterday to Denver at home. I mean, which
Yeah, they
is
lost to Denver. They lost to Denver, and they lost to New Orleans and Denver. Denver yesterday. They lost to Denver yesterday, and they
New
lost to New
Orleans.
Orleans on Wednesday. Yeah, yeah. Memphis, they're gonna struggle. Memphis is gonna be stuck between a rock and a hard
Yeah,
place.
I don't know
No,
because 2 years ago they was one of the tougher teams. You know what I'm saying? They was
yeah,
beating teams and stuff like that. But ever since the John Moran thing, is because Moran ain't playing, right? Yeah, he's not
no, he
playing.
ain't playing. Nope,
He's
he ain't
suspended.
playing for 25 games.
Yeah, you know what? I totally forgot John Moran's not playing. I was
Yeah.
like, yo, yeah, that's a tough one for them because yeah, Jaron Jackson, as good as he is, he's not really a person that's going to take over a game, and he's always injured too sometimes. So
Agreed. Mm-hmm.
so
That is true.
they a team by the time Moran comes back, they could be out of that thing. You know what I'm saying? 25 games is a lot of games.
It's a lot. And think about this too. Steven Nash is out because of a knee injury. And don't
Yep.
forget, you also have Brandon Clark also the Achilles. So you don't have two big men. And if Jaren
So
Jackson's yeah, go ahead.
so basically, like I said, I'm gonna say on this, like I said, if he's missing the first 25 games. I think Memphis is gonna go like 3-22, bro. I think they could go like
Whoa,
three
they're
and
gonna be that
twenty-two
horrible?
by the time Ja comes back, man. Because if you're missing some guys and you don't have that, like they don't have the fortune like the Denver had with Jokic. When Murray was out, they still got Jokic, a
And Porter.
superstar,
And also Porter
and
too.
Porter Jr. Right? They don't have that. So if John Moran is out, yeah, back. You remember when John Moran was out for some of those games? They had Tyus Jones as their backup point guard. They don't have Tyus Jones no more. He's on Washington
Yeah.
now. So that's
That's
another
good,
thing.
yeah.
So it's like, but I think they go with three. Okay, I'm gonna say I think 5-20. I'll say 5-20. I'll say five and
Okay.
twenty.
I could possible. I can see that. I'm gonna say this, right? The fact that they're struggling with the Wizards right now says to me this team's gonna be pretty bad. When Ja is gonna come back, I'm gonna say like maybe like 7-18. They'll probably get like some weird wins that you don't expect to get. I said like 7-18, something like that. This team's not gonna be good without Ja, and without Adams and Clark too. You're gonna struggle.
Yeah. Those are.
So
I mean, those are your big physical guys because I mean, the only big guy they got is Jaren Jackson and what's it, Xavier Tillman.
Adama,
That's it.
Tim and
And who?
Adama, yeah, Adama,
Who?
Adama,
Oh
Santi Adama.
but like I said, he ain't put no fear in nobody.
Yeah, that's true. At least grind to the big three. Oh, sorry, I'm above you. My fault. I'm way ahead of you. My fault. Because the Knicks game came back though. My fault.
Oh yeah. I mean, it's on like I said, but I was looking at some of the halftime stats, and Knicks was 2 for 17, 2 for 17 from 3-point range. It's like you can't do that.
Sheesh.
He said the Knicks, like I said, Knicks just gotta
Tell me about it.
settle down and stuff like that and make shots. The main thing is make shots. And like I said, person like Grimes and I mean, if you get that ball, you gotta be ready to shoot the ball. If you open, you gotta be ready to shoot the ball. You know.
Agreed. Like you was in that play. That's good.
Uh-huh. But Mitch, like I said, Mitch is gonna be in that battle. No, Mitch is gonna be battling. Like I said, Yo, what is it? It's almost like the Pelicans going into a zone defense. It looked like it was a zone
Yeah,
defense for a second.
right. Kind of what the Miami Heat do sometimes. The 2-3 and the 3-2 zone.
Yeah, but see, well, Miami plays that zone on the Knicks because Miami cannot beat the Knicks. I mean, man to man, they can't beat the Knicks man to man. So they throw that zone on and that's it. And it just
Mhm.
flustered the Knicks. I don't know for some reason why the Knicks just cannot, you know, figure it out or but you just got to make some shots. Either two things you're gonna do a zone. You're either gonna shoot your way out of it, or you're gonna have to flash somebody in the middle to break the zone.
Mm-hmm. That is
Yeah.
100% true.
Yeah, and then another thing is like what you call it, Sacramento. Like they surprised me yesterday against Golden State. I thought they was gonna win that game at home because Sacramento
Yeah.
wanted that revenge on Golden State, but yeah, they lost again.
Right.
They lost at home by 8 to Golden State. I mean,
Not, not maybe you have an echo. You have an echo.
I got an echo.
Yeah.
Let me see. Let me know if I still got an echo. Is it
Can you
like?
hear
Is it
me?
still an echo? Yeah, I can hear you.
No. Yeah. I think the echo.
Huh? You echoing? I think you froze up.
Let me
You
see.
froze
Okay.
up for a second. You froze up for a second. You back up? Yeah. He'll be back up on there and stuff like that. 58-42 Knicks right now. Barrett at the free throw line. Got that hit the first free throw. Let's see the next free throw. I missed the free throw. Rebounded by Zion. 58-43. All right, next Brunson. Okay, Randall. Nice. 58-45, 13-point lead. Come on, we got to keep chopping this lead down. Got to keep chopping the lead down. Let's get some more stops. Let's get some stops. Zion in the post against. I thought he walked. Valachunas with a 3-point shot. No good. Rebound Randall. Let's go. Let's go Randall. To RJ. He's RJ wanting to clear out on CJ. Got CJ McCollum. Post him up. Back him down. Back him down. Foul. Good. Draw the foul. We'll take that. We'll take the foul. We will definitely take the foul. Like I said, this is the time for us to chop down this lead right now. Chop the lead down. So Barrett back at the free throw line. First free throw. Good. 58-46. 8:46 left to go in the third quarter. Let's go, Barrett. Let's see this next free throw. Got to get this next free throw. All right, got the next one too. 58-47. It's 11-point game. Like I said, we got to get some stops here and make some baskets. All we got to do is get some stops and make some baskets. Well, Herb Jones 3-point shot left them open again. Can't be leaving these guys wide open, man. Got to get a hand up in the face. Got to play some D on these guys. And giving these guys wide open 3-point shots. Foul on Herb Jones. All right, it's another foul on Jones. 8:18 left to go. Third quarter, 61-47. Pelicans up on the Knicks. 14-point lead. Grimes inbounds to Brunson. Brunson over to Randall. Nice take to the basket, Randall. Should have been an and one too. 61-49. Good D. Mitchell Robinson, Brunson, Barrett. Nice. 61-51, 10-point game. Knicks down by 10. That's what I'm talking about. Get some stops and make this a game. Make this a game. Timeout Pelicans. 7:52 left to go in the third quarter. 61-51. Pelicans up. Timeout. That's what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. I gotta get them stops. Needed that stop. You back, bro?
My fault. Wi-Fi.
Yeah, man. Ain't no problem, man. Like I said, well, so far the Knicks making their stops, man. It's a 10-point game and timeout, man. That's what I'm talking about.
Right. I guess they heard her halftime speech. And like you said, the game is starting to flip over its head a little bit. Yep.
Yeah, the momentum is starting to shift a little bit. Like I said, the Knicks could get some more stops and it's like make this game really tight and get the Pelicans, pressure on the Pelicans because they was cruising right along, like I said. But most of that is because the Knicks was giving them wide open shots and they were making them. Just like Herb Jones has got a wide open three, but other than that, they get some contested 3-point shots. Them shots not gonna be falling like that. That's what the Knicks got to do. Make them do a contested shot in the third quarter from here on out. Make this game tougher, man. It's like, tighten the screws on these guys. And I think I was like I said, some of these plays, I've seen some like and ones for the Knicks, but yeah, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? If they ain't calling it, don't blow the whistle. Just let the game flow.
Right. So, like I said, so far they're showing fight. They're starting to share the ball much better, and now, and that's why they're starting to get back in game. Like you said, the perimeter defense has been much more, how can I say, consistent in the third quarter compared to the second quarter. So that's why New York is not starting to make their move.
You say, yeah, they getting into their man and stuff like that. Some of it, like I said, is helping off their man. They don't really have to help off sometimes, just to step in the lane, just to stop the dribble penetration. That's about it, and get back to their man and stuff like that. So we'll see what the Pelicans, like I said, and Herb Jones, was that a third foul or fourth foul on Herb Jones?
I think let me check because I know.
And Valanciunas, how many fouls Valanciunas got? Because Valanciunas, like I said, and before this game, if they could get him in foul trouble, that's good. Because once he goes to the bench, it's like a drop off, from him to go to Larry Nance.
Yeah.
And like I said, so far it's been the Brandon Ingram and Zion show. Is like we don't need We don't need CJ McCollum to heat up. We definitely don't need him to heat up.
Right.
Zion is a man down there, bro. Zion is a man down there.
Yeah.
He's a man. Boy.
He's a monster. Zion to the rack.
Yeah, I mean, because I don't see Randall. I don't see Randall bully guys, but but Zion is just like good play, Grimes. Well, I'm about to say, it's like see what I was talking about with the fouls. I thought that was a foul with Grimes, but what I'm saying, it is what it is.
Yep.
Yes, sir. That's what we need. Let's go. Sweet. Knocking down shots now, and it's getting set. It's a 7-point game now. It's even closer now.
Right.
You said, like I said, this is from this point. What's that? 6:40 left to go in the third quarter.
A Gunka time.
Man, this boy is tough. He's tough. He's a man. He's a man. He's like a bull. I mean, it's like you could grab his hand. I mean, grabbing his hand is feel like a little shoestring to him.
Right.
Valanciunas, like I said, we get Valanciunas to go sit down sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, and put Nance back in there. That'd be. Oh, so they took Valanciunas out. Are they going small? They're gonna put Zion. I guess Zion's gonna be at the 5, huh? Zion's at the 5. Yep, with Ingram at the 4 and then a Herb at the 3.
Mm-hmm.
Say Randall, you gotta take Herb Jones, man. Oh my God, turnover,
Yeah,
man.
Randall didn't need to do. I like Randall.
They
Randall
do a
didn't
little
need
too
to do
much,
that
right?
though. He didn't. Yeah, calm down, Randall. Calm down. Calm down. Relax. Calm down. Play your game. That's my advice for
That,
him.
that spin move. Once he spun, he got out of control. You know, because what's name looked like he pulled a chair out from under him when he spun.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Let me tell you, I don't even know how Zion be getting them stuff off the backboard
Mm-hmm.
like that. Man. These shots are just going in. It's just
Right.
like he makes those. I mean, he makes shots like those are like playground shots. Those are playground shots. You just throw the ball up and just like, I mean, he threw it off like over like the top of the glass.
Sorry, my fault. Wi-Fi wiggles. Whew.
Oh yeah, man. Ain't no like I said, man. You good, man. You good. Like I said, but this is a game right here. Like I said, it's gonna get even tighter though. This game is gonna come down to the wire at some point. But you know what I'm saying, the Knicks gonna make a couple more stops and then
Oh yeah.
it's gonna come down to the wire and stuff like that. Because like I said, the NBA, that's what everybody know. The NBA is a game of runs. You know what I'm saying? So everybody gonna make a run in the
Mm-hmm.
NBA. You know what I'm saying? Just like you said, no lead is safe. I mean, you got a 25-point lead, uh, 30-point lead, and by the time you look at it, it's down to an 8-point game or something like that. You know, because some team is getting hot, the other team the momentum shifts, and you know teams start getting in foul trouble and they start missing a lot of shots, pressure. You know, so that's how it goes, man. But
True. True. True.
a game like this, I mean, we've been trailing for a long time. If we can get this game and steal this game, this a great win because that's any win you can get when you've been trailing for most of the game. It's a great win, man.
Right. You can check the private chat with the echo. It's still there. Yeah.
Still in there?
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. Yeah, it must be coming from what you call it. Let me see if I can adjust it or something like that. Was that after you
I
put
don't.
the headphones on or before you put the headphones on?
Okay. Let me.
Hmm.
Is it echo?
No, I don't hear no echo.
Oh, it's the headphones then, probably.
Yeah, like I said, I can hear you fine without the headphones, man. You good?
Right.
Yeah, I can hear you good, man.
Right. It's right. Okay. So
Yeah,
that's
but
why
like,
there was an echo. The headphones. Okay. Oh, Michael, let
right.
me turn it off.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I ain't on nothing, man. I'm just sitting there watching this thing on here, man. Because sometimes, yeah, put the echoes on there. Sometimes you gotta adjust some things, or
Mm-hmm.
And then you see in the game last night, Atlanta game is like, what's the name look like? He's starting the season off kind of cold, huh? Tricky Trey, huh? Tricky Trey for the
Tell me about
Hawks.
it. Tricky Trey or tell me about it, yeah. And Stumbling and also
Murray,
Slurry Murray. You guys both look bad right now.
man, I'm just saying, I'm just like, yo, when we was watching that game last night, I was expecting them to really go off, them two to go off, you know what I'm saying? Because those that's the strength of their team. You know,
Mm-hmm.
it's Murray and Trey Young. And if they ain't going off, then the Hawks ain't what you call it. In order for the Hawks to take that next step, it was like they're gonna have to really go off. I know DeAndre Hunter is a good player, but they can't just rely on DeAndre. Got to be the backcourt, you know.
Agreed.
And Sadiq Bey. Sadiq Bey was quiet for most of the game yesterday. Sadiq Bey was quiet.
Yeah, I'll be honest. Sadiq B hasn't really been a factor for the Hawks. I gotta be honest. Sadiq B was huge for the Pistons. Hit clutch
Mm-hmm.
shots and a good defender. Sadiq B has kind of been quiet as Jerry Mouse for the Hawks, to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
And Clint Capella hasn't had an impact this season compared to 2021, to be honest.
Right. Man, that boy's like his Zion is like a.
A
I mean
raging bull.
for his size. I mean, it's just how fast he moves for his size, man. I mean, the quickness. He just got so much quickness for his size. You would think that he's a slow player. like I said, man, with the Knicks is like it's almost like it's a stumbling and something like this. Like they turn it on 1 minute, next minute they turn it off. Is like, but 13-point lead is not. Like I said, it's still there though. You know what I'm saying? It's like the Knicks just got to make another run and stuff like that. There's gonna be some more runs
Yeah,
anyway.
because the Pelicans not starting to get into transition.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's a wide open shot. Well, the only thing with Kira Lewis is like he's not a good shooter and stuff like that. If he was a good shooter, he'd be making more shots and stuff like that. I mean, it's some reason why the Knicks are leaving him open and stuff like that. But Hart. Hart. It's like, Hart. Did he get hit in the face? He got hit in the face and no call?
Got whacked in the schnoz, and then Mitch was there to clean up the mess. So, but Hart
Mitch
did get
cleaned up. Yeah, but I'm trying to see how many fouls in this quarter because it's like the Pelicans got no fouls in this quarter. What, probably 1 or 2, and that's about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, good turnover and stuff. We needed that though.
But here's right. But look at
this.
Oh
my God! Hold on. You talking about Julius Randle? Julius Randle? There's no call for Julius.
Wow.
Man, I'm telling you, Randle is just like Randle probably like, what else do I have to do? What do I have to do? What else do I have to do to get a call?
I don't blame him for complaining sometimes. I don't.
I know, but God, he got whacked. I mean, because they
don't
want to call.
I don't blame him. He should be. If I were him, I'll be pretty ticked off too.
But I mean, what? Because they don't want to call another foul on Herb Jones. But Herb, you fouling. If you fouling, you got to make the call. It's a blatant call. It's not like it's like something that's like questionable. It's a blatant call. You got to make the call.
Yep.
Now Randall. Now next time he just goes into and just like charges into him and gets mad. Then they're gonna call an offensive foul, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was going to ask you, how do you feel about these? How do you feel about them referees be making some calls, and and then the next day the NBA or the NFL say like, oh, the referees blew a call. I was like, well, why you ain't step in there then when it was actually happening?
It's stupid. It's just flat out stupid and wrong. It's like, yes, you can make mistakes. Yes, we all make mistakes. It happens. At the same time, yes, I understand. We all make mistakes, and I can get all that. At the same time, don't come and apologize. Oh, we're sorry this call happened. It doesn't change the outlook of the game. That's it.
Right.
It doesn't change the outlook of the game. We can't go back and change the seconds when the miss call happened and add more points for a team. You know what I mean, man? Like, come on, refs. That's just bad. Gotta fix that.
Right. They do it. They do it like the next day or something like that. It's like the next day. That's the next day. They ain't gonna change the outcome of the game. You got to do it right then and there. You know what I'm saying? And I know they watch every single game. From Secaucus or somewhere. There's a replay center and all that stuff. They watch it, and I know they could buzz into these referees or something, or I don't know if there's a referee at the game, like sitting up top, compared to the guys that's on the court. You know what I'm saying? Because it's 2023 now. These guys they got the technology to do all these things and stuff like that. I don't know why they act like they can't do it, or like do it in live when it's happening live.
Mm-hmm.
Especially if it's a bad call and everybody in the stadium knows that everybody on TV is watching. And it's like, and the referee get it wrong, and it's like, are you not gonna do anything?
Yeah, there should be like a challenge per quarter. If I were the NBA, I like the idea of giving a team an extra challenge if they win it. At the same time, put a challenge per quarter. Right,
something like that. Especially at the end of a game, man. If it's an outcome of a game, I'm like, hey, man. Y'all gonna challenge something. Really got to stop. It's like, you're not gonna challenge that like as a goaltender, because I don't see some games where a guy goes to the basket and drives and lays it up, but another player hand is going through the rim and he misses the shot. And they don't even change the call.
Yeah, that's tough though. That's tough. I remember the game the Blazers and the Jazz back in 2020. Dame was slicing to the cup, and then Gobert rejected him, did a jacket chain block on Dame. It should have been a goaltend, and they took it away. Yeah, that was bad.
Mm-hmm. And then when they show the replay, you see the guy hand going through the net, going through the basket. He's like, "Come on, how did he miss that call?" That was a call like, like a coach could like challenge that or say like, "Hey, I need you. I can look at that play." So when you get a chance, because they did that before. I don't know why they do it anymore. They stopped doing that, where they could look at a play and they come back to it. When at the next timeout or dead ball.
Yeah, that's true. I want to ask you one question though. Some people say, let me think of something. Some people say the Denver Nuggets will be a one-hit wonder. Do you believe that? I don't think so. I think guys like Michael Porter, Christian Braun will get the next step. I know it hasn't been a great start for Brown and Porter, but I'd say it's been a good start for the Nuggets. What do you think, though? You think Denver's a one-hit wonder? I don't think they are.
Yeah, I don't think they're one hit wonder, but like I said, I just the only thing is like everybody's like other teams got better too, so but they're going to be a tough. Whoever they play, they're going to be a tough team. They're going to be a tough out. It's not going to be like
Yeah.
you're going to walk over. So I mean, playing them in a regular season is one game, but we got to play them in a playoff like a 5-game series or a 7-game series is a lot. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
'Cause the one thing that Denver does have, they got length. You know what I'm saying? They got length, and plus, man, when you got the Joker there, man, I mean, that guy's like, he's a walking triple double like every game, man. It's like, it's amazing how he gets like 10, 11 assists a game, and it's easy for him. I mean, he do that in his sleep. It's like, it's easy for him, man. He understands the game, and he's an unselfish player, you know what I'm saying? So when you have an unselfish player, it's kind of hard because you think you're beating him, and he finding other people to beat you. He doesn't care, you know what I'm saying? Somebody opening the basket, he's gonna throw it to him. He ain't gonna try and take it to him. He don't care so much about his stat padding, or whatever they want to call it. Like you pad your stats.
Yeah, stat pad.
Right. You just trying to make winning plays. I know Randall's like, it's about time.
Yes, sir. Hallelujah.
I know Randall's like, it's about time you're gonna make this call. I mean, but like I said, this game is right here. This is a game, like, even let's say if the Knicks, if they supposedly lose this game, like, this is a game that they can see, like, they fought through this game, even though they might not have their legs under them, but like I said, it's like they fighting in this game, though. It ain't like they just, like, giving up, because when you down 20 points or 18 points, you could give up sometimes, but, if you keep fighting, eventually the dam is going to burst. And when the dam bursts, that's what you want.
Mm-hmm.
And then,
that's true. Even if you win or lose, pass or fail, you give your best effort. You fight until the clock strikes 0. Win, lose, pass, fail. You give your best effort. That's all you can do, right?
Yeah. I'm about to say, what is your assessment on the Lakers? How do you think the Lakers are going to be? Is like
the two game for me. They have a lot of talent. They have a lot of depth. The Lakers, look, they need. If LA wants to be a legit team, to me, they need some consistent shooters on that team, man. They need some consistent shooters on that team. Like, that's what they need, some consistent shooters on that team. And maybe a backup 2 guard. That's what they need, though.
A backup 2, like they say, what's the name? Because I know they got Gabe Vincent this year. They got Gabe Vincent.
But he's playing the point guard role, the backup point guard role.
Yeah. The backup. Who's starting with LeBron?
D'Angelo Russell.
D'Angelo Russell.
Austin Reeves, Rui Hachimura, AD. Yeah.
Oh my God, Rui Hachimura. No, Randall's like, that should have been a foul, but he probably traveled before he did that. But Randall, he's trying to keep it cool.
Which he has, and you got to give Randall credit for that. The past 2 years, he's actually kept his score the past 2 seasons, this year and last year, though. Because in 2022, he had an attitude with the refs. This year and last year, he has actually been more cool-headed. Yep.
Yeah, he has been, but for the most part. But yeah, like I said, Austin Reeves is, like you said, the backup. Who is Austin Reeves? And Cam Reddish is over there too, and that's
Cam
nothing.
Reddish,
But Cam, see, the thing with Cam is like, this is his. I ain't gonna say this last chance, but it's like, Cam, you getting these different opportunities, man. You got to take advantage of these opportunities, man.
Agreed.
You got to make something happen, bro. You got to make something happen, man. Because like I said, you know how it is, man. His contract is coming up. He's gonna be one of those players that's gonna be living on contracts, like yearly contracts. You know what I'm saying? Little contracts, prove it years. Every year is gonna be a prove it year. You know what I'm saying? Because nobody wants to give him a bag. You know what I'm saying?
Agreed.
Yeah, well, see, the Knicks are back. Knicks chipped that lead down, right?
Yep.
They chipped that lead, man. It's like, hey, all they gotta do is like, hey, just keep it like that. And next thing you know, like I said, at some point,
I love the drive
Yeah.
and kick out and the swing and the pass, swing passing. Now it's starting to get more high percentage looks, and that's why it's starting to become a bit more competitive, though. Yep.
Yeah. Ingram made that, but I like the way how Randall came in. On that shot though. He made it more difficult. At least he made it like a contested shot instead of a wide open shot. Ingram came off that screen. That's what you got. That's what you got to do. Eventually, they're going to be missing those shots.
Yep.
Yeah. Yes, sir. IQ, like I said, is right here, man. It's like, hey, this fourth quarter, this is going to be it. The fourth quarter is like, hey, you got to leave everything out there, man. You got to leave everything out there. Let's get this dub. Let's get this dub. This will be, if they get this dub, this will be a great dub for them, man.
Oh, big time. It'll be a momentum changing win. Mindful going to Cleveland on Tuesday on TNT for Halloween. Yeah. Yep. Huge.
Tuesday. That's the next game Tuesday, and I think what's saying because Garland's been out and Jared Allen's out, and also I think Donovan missed this game tonight. So I know they're gonna be they're gonna be ready for that game.
Yep.
They're gonna have him back. And what's up with Phoenix with Bradley Beal, man? He's been out with a back injury. I mean, like, and the season just started.
Brad Beal back injury, D-Book, foot soreness. I mean, yeah.
Foot soreness. The season just started.
I don't get it neither, man.
When I remember when they said Bradley Beal, I was like, Bradley, he missed the opening night. It's like, Bradley, the season just started, Bradley.
What exactly. It's 82 games. Come on, Bill. Get out there, bro.
No, but I'm just saying, where did he get it from? I mean, training camp, something. I mean, I don't know. It's like, because training camp was like what the last, not training camp. I mean, preseason was like a week ago, right? Like the week before the season started, the last preseason game. About 4 days, 3-4 days, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's already starting the big three. The big three in Phoenix ain't even. I thought it was going to start off hot because the big three. The season just started. I was like, okay, they healthy. Let's see what they could do with Booker, Durant, and Bill.
Mm-hmm.
That's another team. Is like they got rid of CP, got rid of Chris Paul. So now Chris Paul is on that on the Warriors. And then, like I said, and then the Kings losing to the Warriors, man, at home. I'm like, the Kings, like.
Yeah, they kind of screwed the push. Their problem was they couldn't stop the ball. They got killed on the give and go, killed on the stagger screens. Man, Steph Curry is an alien. Steph Curry is an alien. Jonathan Kuminga was posterizing. You see that vicious dunk he had off the putback? Woo! Chris Paul was a maestro last night. Klay Thompson in the second half was wet. Like,
and you know what? That's another thing.
Go ahead.
Nah, that's another thing I forgot. I forgot that what's his name is on Chris Paul, like, you know what I'm saying? Because, last year it was just like Steph Curry and Klay Thompson and stuff and Wiggins, you know what I'm saying? But now it's Wiggins, Klay Thompson, Steph Curry, and now Chris Paul. So that adds another dimension to the Warriors.
Yep, that's true. That's true. I'll be right back. Just a second, few minutes. I'll be right back.
Oh, no problem, man. Do you think, bro? But yeah, like I said, so in the third quarter, Pelicans up by 9 on the Knicks, 77-68 going into the fourth quarter. If the Knicks gonna make a move, this is where they got to do it. This is exactly what the Knicks got to do. They got to make their move right now, right then, right now. Fourth quarter, we got to leave it all out there. Got to leave it all out there. Got to make this run. Got to make this run. Got to make this run. We need to go up 2. We need to go 2-1 on the season. Games we got to dig. We got to dig in deep in the fourth quarter, make some stops, take care of the ball, play some good defense. Still is, like I said, it's a game, 9-point game, and this is a game. This is a game that we can take. Pelicans been leading the majority of the whole game, but this is a game that we could come right back and get the starters back in, get some stops, make some baskets. We're ready to rock and roll. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm back, baby.
Yeah, man. It's like I said, this is it, man. They gotta get on this thing. If they want to get this dub, they gotta do it this quarter, man. We gotta outscore them. We gotta outscore them, make some stops, and let's win this game, man. Pelicans, I don't think the Pelicans want this game. This is a gimme game. We got to take these gimme games. You know what I'm saying? When we making these comebacks, we got to finish the job. Might as well finish the job. You know that Brandon Ingram, that was a big basket at the end of the third quarter, man. That was a big basket. Valanciunas is like,
Yeah, he's a handful.
yeah. They call like I said, they call everything. You gotta let these guys play now. You know, now you're making calls now. You know what I'm saying? It's like that's the thing with the referee. They gotta stay consistent. Either you're gonna let them play or like, cause to me, that was almost like a flop. That was like almost a flop to me. Well, you see, Brunson got fined, right, for flopping. He got $2,000 fine.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh man, come on, we got a foul for McCollum too. Come on, man. So the whistle's gonna be tight now. So we're gonna see it. The whistle gonna be tight for us too when we on our end. You're gonna start blowing the whistle. So now you ain't gonna let them play. You're gonna start blowing the whistle now. So hey.
Yeah, that's true. Because now New York can't be able to play defense and get on these guys anymore with those calls.
Well, like I said, man, you start making some big shots. You make some big shots, and hey, that's it, man. You see what the Thunder got. I mean, the Pelicans.
And they do have some shot shooters on there. Matt Ryan, Jordan Hawkins.
Yeah, Matt Ryan. And well, now they gotta watch out for what's name too. Now, I mean, Jordan Hawkins, because he's a sniper. I mean, any slither of daylight, he putting that thing up. If you give him, I mean, if you get a wide open shot, you can forget about it. He taking that thing. He pulling that. He's pulling that off the rip.
And speaking of ripping, well, Valanciunas ripped, of course, from the pick and pop.
But in this game, for the most part, Valanciunas has been quiet in this game. Valanciunas and McCollum's been quiet. It's just been Ingram and Zion that's really been like killing the Knicks.
Yeah.
So it's other people is like right now. I see the Knicks at that. You see the down double digits getting is like, yeah. It was about time they got that on Valanciunas. He does that moving screen.
A whole lot.
He does that a lot. He does that a lot. Yeah, like I said, so we play the Cavs on TNT, huh? We play the Cavs on TNT.
TNT on Halloween night. Boo!
Yeah. That's like I said. Garland's been out, and like I said, I think they're going to be back for that game. Ooh.
Oh yeah, big time. National TV game, big time.
Yeah, national TV game. That's what I'm saying. They're going to be back. But like I said, we should see, man. About time we get a call. Valanciunas or Herb Jones, which one is on? Herb Jones, because he see Herb Jones slumped. Oh, man, looking at that, it's almost like, are they going to challenge that? Because it's almost like It don't matter. iHeart missing free throws anyway. It don't matter. Like the other night, like the night against the Celtics, right? That was a dub. If we made our free throws, that was a dub. That
Yeah,
was a
yeah,
dub.
we can't. We would have exactly. That was a W in the win. We missed 12 free throws in that game. We missed 12 free throws that game. If we just make 5 of them,
Mm-hmm.
we only lost by 4. You make 5, yeah, we would have gotten the W. Yeah.
Yeah, man. That game, I mean, we couldn't hit the side of a ball. We had a lot of bricks in that game too. A lot of bricks as well as free throw shooting. That's what cost us, But like I said, they could clean that up and start making some baskets and stuff like that. It'd be much better, like I said, so far. But that's what the season is for. In the beginning of the season, see what you got to clean up. What you got to work on and stuff like that, and see what your weaknesses are.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they playing like it's like they playing a zone defense. Boy, the Knicks can't get no breaks. They can't get no breaks, huh? Man, sometimes
Go ahead.
Man, sometimes I think players just be running into players. I mean, come on, man. Some of these calls is like they just run into a player and throw the shot up, and then I mean, come on, man.
Mm-hmm.
It's like sometimes they get bailed out by the officials. My whole thing is, if you're gonna throw that bad shot up, it's like, hey, let him throw the bad shot up. Just like how that you see in the first quarter when Mitch threw that ball underhand against Val, and they didn't make no call. That was like a circus shot. Yeah. What is this? Fourth quarter like Valanciunas quarter now?
Mm-hmm.
So it's like they taking over. Offensive foul on IQ. Let me see that play again. Let me see if he's in the restricted area. Let me see. He might not be. I just want to see where he's at and take the charge. Yeah. Let me see. Oh yeah, he's out. But yeah. Hey, what do you think with the coaches get 2 challenges now? Tom Thibodeau still holding his to like the fourth to the fourth.
Well, I actually it's a good rule. It's a good rule. At the same time, I wish you'll give you more challenges. I wish you'll, like I said, put a challenge per quarter. Other than that, it's a pretty good rule, though. And that's what I remember when you saw Matt Ryan just pass the ball to CJ McCollum. That's what Scott Van Pelt would say, yay, outlet. Because an outlet pass.
Right. Yeah, even come to the season, I know the Knicks got a what you call it. Knicks are just a lot of shooting. Like what's that shooting sessions? They just got to do a lot of shooting. You know what I'm saying? Like jump shots, and also just practice shooting. Because it's like they just missing a whole lot. They just miss way too much. Open looks. I mean, they clank open looks, man. I'm like, golly, man. Other teams make it look so effortlessly.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, well, for the most part, like I said, I mean, this game looked like it was there for a moment. At the end of the third quarter, it was there for a moment, and it looked like the Knicks are just like gone cold again.
Pretty much, and the Pelicans' athleticism is just pretty much too much for the Knicks to handle. I mean, look at this though. The Pelicans have 21 fast break points. I know Knicks have 19. If you're actually watching the game, New York isn't really running like that. Then when you actually watch the game though, and also the paint. The Pelicans 48, the Knicks 40. I mean, free throw percentage. The Pelicans 4-10, which is not good. It hasn't mattered because they've hit 9 of 24 from long range, so they're hitting their threes really more, but they're killing it really more in the mid-range shots and the elbow jumper. And Valanciunas, who was quiet to start the game, like I said, he's coming off straight. He has 6 points in the fourth? 6 points in the fourth quarter?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I'm telling you, man, it's like, the Pacers. I'm looking at this. The Pacers doing anything. The Pistons. I was like, what's going on with the Bulls, man?
True. I don't know how the Raptors lost to this team, man. Like, if you're Toronto, the turnover, and then the last position, Zach Levine did a bulldoze his way, no pun intended, for a driving kick for Caruso. Bang, 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 game over for a 3.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, the Bulls had a players only meeting after after the first game.
Yeah.
It's like
And
season just started, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what's up with the Bulls. It's like Zach LaVine, DeMar DeRozan. It's basically the same team. It's like you brought all the core players back. So, I mean, it ain't like you got new pieces or something like that. You're trying to adjust. It's like, hey, man, you guys should hit the ground running.
Mm-hmm. They need depth, bro. Chicago needs some depth. They have zilch depth whatsoever. If they can get some shooting in there, they'll be dangerous. I agree. Levine, DeRozan, Vucevic, Caruso, Pat Williams. That should be enough to at least be a legit playoff team. I mean, last year you beat the Raptors in the first playing game, and then you choke against the Heat in the second playing to even make the playoffs. So unacceptable for you. So, and they're probably going to trade Levine or DeRozan, in my opinion. Heck, Vooch is probably gone too. So they're going to blow up the team. Billy D is probably gone. Yeah.
They gonna have a fire sale. He's gonna have a fire sale.
Don't be surprised. Do not let them. Don't be surprised.
Yo, you seen that? Well, you seen that report where they talking about the Knicks was willing to offer like R.J. Barrett, Mitchell Robinson, Julius Randle some draft picks to get Embiid, and then
and Evan Fournier.
Yeah, and then I seen in the what you call it in the article where it said the Sixers are not impressed with that offer that the Knicks was trying to offer.
What? That's a good offer. Huh?
I was like, bro, let me tell you something with the Sixers. Embiid is a good player, but I'm not trading my whole team to get Embiid because what Embiid ain't. I mean that's what I say. These guys are acting like if these guys are so great, why they not leading their teams to championships? Because he hasn't won a championship. I can see if he won like a championship, a couple of championships. He hasn't won a championship, so me trading half my team for a player who hasn't won a championship is like it's coming like he gonna come here and do the same thing. What's the sense if you're gonna break the whole team and get rid of the whole team just to bring him over here? What is he gonna do by himself?
Here's what I think about that. I don't mind. Here's what I think. You're right. We shouldn't blow up a whole team. At the same time, why trade Randall in this though? Because it's like you don't have a power forward if you trade Randall. Like it'll be dumb and wrong. Like what? You don't have a backup power forward. You don't have a backup small forward. If you trade JR30, who you to put at the 4? iHeart, like it'll be dumb.
Right, man. And then, like I said, but when you see these other beat writers talking about they don't want no package that the Knicks has, like, bro, go sit down. The Knicks got a better package than a lot of teams. They say that all the time. The Knicks don't have this package, but these other teams got a better package. And then when the trade is made, we sitting there looking like, what the hell was that? That's what you call a better package?
Well, right. Here's a better package. How about this? IQ, RJ, Mitch, and if you want to put Fournier for sweeten the deal, fine. And 4 first-round picks. Let's try that. If you're Philly, that's a good package.
Well, at the end of the day, really what they fail to realize is not when you train for NBA, it's not going to be like it's not going to be a one-on-one team. It's going to be like a 3 or 4 team deal anyway. So it's going to be other players involved in the deal. So, because it's very rare that a team trade, just like Dame when he got traded, it wasn't just Milwaukee and Portland trading. They had other teams involved in the trade too.
Phoenix got involved too. Yeah.
Yeah, that's how it always goes. So my whole thing is like when they be doing these trades, they just be thinking like it's just one team, and it never turns out that way. When you're trading like a star player or a superstar player, it's going to have to be like 3 or 4 teams involved because players are going to go elsewhere, and some teams are willing to take on some other player's salary, some players ready to help out with some draft capital, something. But my whole thing is a lot of these players is getting traded. Like I said, to me, they're not really worth it. They're not championship material players, though. You know what I'm saying? I mean, but these are players that's being traded that hasn't even won nothing. It'd be different, like I said, if you winning championships, yeah, I could see that. But I'm trading my whole just for a guy who never won. I mean, look where he's at. He's the franchise. He's the face of his franchise. I mean, Ben Simmons, he had other players. You know what I'm saying? But he ain't win a championship. And
That's
don't get me
true.
wrong, I like him as a player, but my whole thing is like sometimes I think other teams overvalue their players, and then fans on like the Knicks thing like, oh, we get a player like that, it's like it's like, bro, that doesn't mean that. It doesn't mean that. You get a player here because what happened when you get him here? Then you're gonna be like, you're gonna hate him and all stuff because you see what his weaknesses and things like that, his limit abilities. You know what I'm saying? He be limited.
That's
It's
true.
like you're gonna get mad about that. You're gonna get mad about it.
That is true. I don't mind them getting Embiid, even though you're right that Embiid has never won a title, and they haven't. In fact, he's never been to a conference final, which is crazy. He hasn't even been to a conference final, which is even crazier.
Yeah.
I don't mind getting the process. I don't mind getting the process, or JoJo, that's what they call Embiid, JoJo. I don't mind getting JoJo. At the same time, why pretty much slice an arm and pretty much treasure chest? Why do that though? You know, why not? Why not? Oh boy! If you're in New York, right? If you want to get Embiid, let's see if we get Embiid, right? RJ, IQ, Mitch, and some picks. Don't trade Rand on this. This would be dumb if you do that, though. This would be dumb if you do that. What do you think? If you want to get Embiid, it would be dumb if you do it. Because you can't trade Rand on this.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Because then you're gonna think, then what it's gonna be? It's just gonna be Embiid and Brunson.
That's not enough.
But that's what I'm saying. That's how you gotta look at it. It's not gonna be enough unless, like I said, unless it's like a couple other teams involved where there's more players coming over to the Knicks, you know what I'm saying, or something like that, and to be worth it, you know what I'm saying. But if it's just a one-on-one, like I said, that's why I say it's like you just never know how these deals turn out. Like who else get involved and what other players are being moved and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So, but if you look at some teams, I mean, some teams already said, you know, Dame and Giannis is set in Milwaukee. You know, Beal and them is over there. You know, the only team, like I said, that could be moving players is going to be Chicago. I mean, Donovan Mitchell. I mean, he's not signing his extension, so he might, you know, another year. Like I said, he probably want to leave Cleveland. So that'll be another possible trade. Would be on Cleveland. They feel he's not gonna, you know what I'm saying. So it'd be Donovan or Chicago. Those like the only two likely like options to move.
That's true. Another team that I don't think we talk enough that's probably going to make a fire sale. There's two teams: Toronto, and Minnesota.
Yeah, you're right. Toronto with Siakam and stuff like that, and Minnesota with Karl Anthony Towns. You know, yeah, that's another situation too. Because I look at the man Randall. Sometimes, man, he took a 3-point shot. And he took a 3-point shot and came in and left his man, and he went down and fouled. It's like you take a 3-point shot, go run back with your man. Don't leave him open for an open basket, man. And then he commits the foul. You can't do that. You can't take a 3-point shot, miss, go down there and foul a guy.
Yeah. You gotta. I agree. You gotta hustle back on D, and then after you make a hustle back on defense and try to stop your man, to prevent from getting to the fast break.
Yeah, I was kind of surprised, like with the Knicks, like yesterday. I know, I mean, it was the heat of the battle. I mean, it was a game where the starters played a lot, you know, knowing that the Knicks know they had a back-to-back, you know what I'm saying, because they knew they had a back-to-back. So, you know, how sometimes, like, if you can, like, rush your starters or something like that. But, I mean, the game was back and forth, so there was no way you really could, you know, take them out because it was right there. We needed that win. But you know, in a game like this, the Knicks had a lead against Atlanta, a big lead against Atlanta. They could have rested their starters, you know what I'm saying, for this game tonight.
Probably.
Yeah,
Probably.
this one looked like, this one is like the Knicks are going
to. Yeah, it's murder she wrote, though. Ingram's just killing in the mid-range face-up. Ingram's just killing in the mid-range face-up. Man, Ingram smooth like B.I. smooth like other. B.I. smooth like butter. Whoo, 26.
And that's another thing, too. That's another thing, you know, there was talking about in the offseason where, like, Brandon Ingram being traded or Zion or something like that. And, you know, everybody look at it like, well, we don't know if we need these players and all that stuff. It's like Brandon Ingram's a nice piece, you know what I'm saying? But then again, like I said, he looks good right now. But if he comes to New York and then he really can't do too much, and then you're like, man, what? But I mean,
they'll just hate the guy again. I would not mind getting BI. I don't think that will ever happen. I would not mind getting BI. Has a Frederick mid-range chuck, athletic freak, can fly like a pelican, and can hit the 3 ball too.
Yeah. Like I said, it'd be nice, man. But like I said, but at the end of the day, this is why you draft your own players and you develop them and stuff like that. And you know, the Pelicans, well, I mean, they got him in that trade with the Lakers. I mean, the one that got AD and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? I mean, the Lakers, they got a championship out of it, but they got that's what they wanted. But you thought they was gonna get multiple. They only got one championship. So if you look back on this
Mhm.
trade, how do you think the trade went for either team? How do you grade it for either team?
For the Lakers, I say between an A minus to a B ish around that. I would say A plus because I would say A plus because they did win a title. At the same time, this team's kind of been helter skelter though. I mean, let's see, 2020 you win a chip with AD. 2021 you have a 2-1 lead on the Suns. AD gets hurt, and then you lose the last 3 games though. Game 2022 you didn't even make the
Mhm.
playoffs. Let them miss the play in. You were watching The Price is Right instead of making the play in, and then last year you went all
Mhm. You probably got to come back in again. Yeah, well, like I said, man, don't look like the Knicks are gonna make that comeback. Don't look like the Knicks are gonna make that comeback, man.
Yeah, mindful.
Don't.
Even though we're about to lose this game, hey, at least we show some fight in the second half. Really more third quarter when we start to get to the line. It's just that Ingram and Zion, man, the 1-2 punch, man, it was just
And
they
that's what I'm
killed us.
McCollum. And that's what McCollum. Everybody know McCollum is a dagger player. It's like he's not even doing nothing tonight. When we know when he gets hot. It's that's their big three.
That's true. Yeah, that is true.
Yeah,
He didn't even need to do anything in this game because it's been everyone. It's been Matt Ryan at times, Hawkins, Bi,
Herb
Zion,
Jones. Herb
Larry
Jones.
Nance, Valanciunas, Herb Jones. It's been everyone doing their part. Even think about this: no Trey Murphy, no Jose Alvarado, and it's still haven't missed a beat to this point, though.
Mm-hmm. Wow, the Bulls are losing 105-91 to Detroit. That's another sneaky team too, a young team, Detroit. Detroit looking
Mhm.
good this year too. Detroit, and like I said, Detroit, Indiana, OKC, those three young teams, and Sacramento's like, man, yeah,
Hmm.
they gonna be a little problem. It's like they might not be a problem right now, but they starting to be a problem,
Oh
and it's
yeah,
all
tell
because
me
of
about
youth,
it.
all because of youth and depth.
Tell me about it. You know another team that I think we have to keep an eye out for, and it's 2 teams: Utah and San Antonio. Watch out for those teams, though. Athletic,
Yeah,
good defensive teams. Well, San Antonio can't get a parking car. San Antonio can still rack up points when they want to. Utah's a good defensive team. Utah and San Antonio, when in the future, they're going to be powers of the West, man. Whew.
yes, indeed. I truly believe that, man. I believe that, man. It's like, man. These, like I said, these young teams. And see, and that's another thing. These young teams are coming up. They coming. You know what I'm saying? I mean, the Knicks. I mean, right now, like I said, we got our players too. Our players. With Randall, them. But as far as young guys, it's like we don't have it like them other teams because those other teams are like they drafting them and they keeping them homegrown.
Mm-hmm.
And like you said, you look at the San Antonio's young core. Now they got Wemby. They got Devin Vassell. What's that? Keldon
Keldon
Johnson.
Johnson,
Yeah,
Jeremy Sochan, Branham.
Sosa.
I mean,
Yeah,
Julian Shippenny, who's a sharpshooter. Man, they're going to be nice. They're going to be nice. Trey Jones, they're going to be nice in the future. Do
Trey
not be
Jones and
surprised to make the plane. Do not be surprised to make the plane. Don't be surprised.
Randall with another turnover. Mm. Yeah,
Yeah, it's pretty much. The fat lady and singer at this point. Yeah.
yeah. Fat lady that sung is like, yo, the Knicks might as well just take the start. They might as well put in all the bench players. The Knicks might see. This is what the thing with Thibodeau. It's like, yo, just concede the loss and take out the starters,
Hmm.
and like I said, let the guy. Okay, who he's bringing in. bringing in Hartenstein for Randall, but I'm saying you need to take Randall and Barrett out the game,
Yeah, Sims,
and Grimes.
Grimes, Barrett, yeah, is in there. I don't know why Barrett's in there. Like, why is Barrett and Grimes in there? Bruh, the game is done.
And Randall.
It's dumb. And Randall too. Like, take him out, man. Like injuries may happen. Not to assume injuries. I'm saying injuries may happen.
You just gotta look at it like they just played a game last night. They played the whole game like 40-something minutes, and you're gonna have them play another 40 minutes again. You know what I'm saying? It's a blowout loss. It's like, hey man, we just concede and just go on to the next game. You know what I'm saying? We live to fight another fight, man.
Mm-hmm.
Let the young guys play and let them do their thing. I want to see what's his name. See if he's gonna play Dylan Windler.
And what about Charlie Brown? You just put Charlie Brown in there.
Brown, yeah. Let them guys play, man. Because the reason I want to see Windler is like that was a guy I liked coming out of the draft when he got drafted by the Cavs. He was the shootout of Belmont, but like I said, he's been injury prone too. He hasn't really shown what he can do. So I want to see how his shooting stroke is, see how he is. I want to see that.
Mm-hmm.
And it's games like this you can see that. I mean, they probably should have put him in like 2 minutes ago.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because my whole thing is, if you ain't gonna put the bench in right now, it's a blowout. It's just put the bench in. Let these guys play and let them get their feet wet. You know what I'm saying? It's like the starters played enough minutes. They played enough minutes last night.
Well, Windler's in right now, so hey, you get to see Windler right now trying to break someone, literally.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. At least I can see him. Healthy. Because like I said, for the most part, he's been not healthy.
Mm-hmm.
And who was that? Charlie Brown, McBride.
No,
yeah.
Charlie Brown. I think that's Jeffries. I think that's Daquan Jeffries.
Oh, yeah, Daquan Jeffries.
Yeah, Charlie Brown's in the bench.
Charlie Brown. Hey, find Windler, man. I want to see Windler shoot.
Agreed. I like Grimes, but get Grimes out of the game, man. Like, look, I love Grimes.
Why is Grimes still in the game,
bro? Like,
he's the starter.
Grimes, he's a starter. He's injury prone. I love Grimes. Can defend. Athletic.
See why he didn't bring Fournier? He might as well put Fournier in the game.
Thank you. I agree.
This is what I'm talking about with the guy, man. It's like, yo, take Grimes out the game. Don't start. And I don't want him to say, well, Grimes need more. Grimes don't need more. What you call it? Take him out, man.
Exactly.
Because what happened if Grimes get hurt right now? And then now you're gonna be forced to.
We're screwed.
You're gonna be forced to move somebody to the starting unit, and then blah blah blah. Next, that's gonna throw it off a little bit because it's like, but
mm-hmm.
Yeah, man, this. Yeah, I guess he still doesn't learn. He still doesn't learn, man.
Yeah, man. Well, right. And here's the thing with Tibbs, right? He's a good coach. He just needs to. How can I say in a nice way? He needs to open his wallet, open his treasure chest, open his mind a little bit. Look, you gotta look. He's a good coach, good defensive coach. I like Tibbs. At the same time, like you said, man, he needs to learn his players, man. Like, needs to learn his players. Like Fournier. We're not big fans of Fournier. At the same time, he's not a bum. He's a guy that can shoot, can still play.
Exactly.
He's still a good player though. At least give him some burn. Or try. This may sound crazy. Use Charlie Brown a little bit. Yeah.
But still, just going back to what we're saying, even with that though, it's like, hey, bro, why don't you just Grimes played a lot last night. You know what I'm saying? Why don't you just take him out to rest him? You know what I'm saying? He played a lot last night as a blowout. I could see if this game was close.
Yeah. Right. Right now, I'm way ahead of you. We're down 10. If we were down by, let's say, 9 or 5 around that, then to have a point. I agree. Now the fact that the game is pretty much in the books, pretty much the food is in the refrigerator at this point, and the jar is jiggling, and the Jello is jiggling. It's stupid to leave a starter in.
This is how Randall got hurt last year towards the end. This is how he got hurt in a game towards the end of the season, and he was hurt in the playoffs because he got hurt at the end. It was down. I think it was a blowout. He had Randall in the game, and that's how he got hurt. I was like, bro, you should have been took Randall out the game. And then some people be like, well,
I remember one play. I think when it was against Denver, it was in 20.
Yep. Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. It was the Denver game. It definitely was Denver. Yeah, it was a Denver game where he left them in a little bit too long and stuff like that, and in a blowout, and Randall got hurt, and that was just like, and then people was like, oh well, what is it? I mean, injuries happen. Is like it could have happened. It's like yeah, it could have happened any time, but at the same time, at the same time, if the game was in hand, that's different. But if the game is a blowout, it's a blowout. Take him out the game. We wasn't making no comeback.
Yeah, you don't need to put him in there. Exactly. You don't need to put your starters in the game when it's over. So that's the thing right there. At the same time, hey, if you're in New York, hey, throw this game in the trash. You gotta get ready against Cleveland. You beat Atlanta, good win there. You beat Atlanta, good win there. So if you're in New York, hey, you got Cleveland on Halloween night. Just put this game in the trash and just pretty much saw it away. For New Orleans, it was a complete performance. I know they only won by 9 points. It felt like more.
Yeah, I know, and that's the thing. And that's the thing with it is like you look at like Fournier. It's like you play Fournier in the preseason. Now you come to this game, it's like you don't even play Fournier. It's like it's a blowout. I mean, I could see, like I said, it's like this is a game he could have played in. Archie Diagono. I mean, these guys can play.
Archie Diakono too, yeah.
Yeah, let them play, man. I don't know, man. There was no reason to keep Grimes in this game, though. No reason to keep Grimes in this game at all.
In a back-to-back, mind you. If it was in a back-to-back, mind you. Now, that's true, though. And, hey, the Pels only won by 9. It felt worse than that. Sometimes the final score doesn't tell you how dominant the team was, though. The Pels only won by 9. It felt like 20. I mean, the defense was legit all night. The athleticism, the back-to-the-basket game, the give-and-go, the backdoor, the hammer play. The Pelicans just played a smooth game all night. For the Knicks, I mean, one of these nights, though. So if you're in New York, you just got to bounce back on Halloween night against Cleveland and just – in fact, we have a home and home against Cleveland, by the way, before we play Milwaukee on Friday. So if you're in New York, throw this game in the trash can and just, bounce back. You're not going to win them all. We're not going to win them all. So it's like –
You're not,
if you're
man.
the Knicks, move on, turn the page, and that's it.
Yeah, I don't even look at what is the 3-point shooting for this game. It got to be like 6 for like 40, or like 8 for like 40 something, 8 for 38 or something like that. Because I mean, it was just trash. They went to the the Pistons. Is like, let me see. I think Cade Cunningham is like balling. Cade Cunningham is balling for the Pistons.
He looks good. Cade hasn't broken a sweat.
Yeah, he was out all last year with an injury. I know he was out all last year with an injury.
Mm-hmm. I'll be right back.
All right. Yeah, so that's it. The Knicks lose one in New Orleans. It was a game from the start to finish where the Knicks looked like they never really was in it, from start to finish. Maybe, like I said, they just came out flat from the game before, but from the onset, it was down, down by as much as 20 points and stuff like that. And then they came back. At one point, they came back all the way, came back in the third quarter and cut it down to 6. But they can never get any closer and stuff like that. And they just end up losing the game 96-87. So next game would be on to Cleveland. We're going to play the Cavaliers. It's going to be a TNT game, so that should be a good game. Prime time. Should be a good game. So Knicks go to 1-2 on the season. Next game is the Cavs and stuff like that. But like I said, I will be on here tomorrow doing the Giants live tomorrow. So I'll be on here at 1:00 tomorrow. See all these Jets. I know these Jets fans are going to be, with the game and stuff like that.
That's true. That would be crazy against the Jets. I mean, Giants and Jets.
Looks like Memphis is trying to make a comeback, huh? 101, 107 with the Wizards, 134.
Right, don't need a miracle to pull this off. They're playing hard. The fact they're losing to Washington is even sad about Memphis. They shouldn't be losing to Washington. Not to be negative, they shouldn't be losing to the Wizards, though. Because here's the thing. The Grizz gave what they could against the Nuggets, so you can't really blame the Grizz for that. This game, I don't know what the heck is going on in this game. Like, the Wizards just beat him to the punch on drives and layups and get into the orange iron just at will. Desmond Bane's been big. You gotta love Desmond Bane. Whew, he's nice.
Yeah, that's all I was going to say. Is like I guess they still got Baines and Jaren Jackson, and then they got Marcus Smart for the defense. So that's at least can keep him afloat. So like I said, I forgot they even had my Marcus Smart on this team. So that's another thing. Is like, I say 5-20, but like I said, you're right. It could probably be like 8-17 or something like that, man.
8-17, 7-18 around that though. I might give the Grizz a few more wins. I could see 3-22. I would not be shocked. I would not be shocked if this team is abysmal, 3-22, something like that. What the Grizz need, bro, this need sharpshooters in the back of big. Jaren Jackson is nice. At the same time, if Triple J's in foul trouble, you're smaller than mini-me. Like, come on, Xavier Tillman's decent. He's a good screen setter that can hit the free at times and can get to the rack. Other than that, he's okay, nothing special. I mean, Santi Adama can shoot. He's streaky. Like, if you're the Grizz, you need a big man. I'm talking about a backup big man and some shooters in there, some snipers, if they want to keep the ship above water, if I were the Grizzlies.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's the thing right there. But one thing too, who, in your opinion, who do you think is going to win? I know who do you think is going to win MVP? I'm going Jason Tatum, JT.
Jason Tatum, that's a great pick. Jason Tatum, Boston. Other than that, like I said, there's some other names that will probably be, like I said, of course, it's going to be Giannis again. I think it's going to depend on like the record. I think if some team could really surprise, let's say Sacramento goes out and win like 62 games or something like that.
Fox,
right?
Yeah.
Just to say that, I think that then Fox would be like an MVP candidate to win. You know what I'm saying? But I think I'd be somebody like that. But you're right. It's going to be somebody like, of course, it's going to be Jokic, Giannis, Tatum, and Embiid. Those like the four. That's kind of like But like I said, now if somebody have an outlier season, like I said, like a Sacramento. Let's say, who knows, Indiana. Indiana can go crazy. You just never know. And then you could be like, oh man, you know what I'm saying? It's like that'll shock people. But right now, like I said, it's going to be Tatum. The usual suspects. It's going to be the usual.
Right. I have one funny question for you. Who do you think has a better chance to be an All-Star in the future? Michael Porter, Jordan Poole, or RJ Barrett? Who do you think has a better chance to be a future All-Star? It doesn't need to be this season. I'm saying the future.
Future, let me see. Well,
Michael Porter, RJ Barrett, Jordan Poole.
I would say with that RJ Barrett, I would say Jordan Poole, because he's probably more like the number one option for, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Because Porter's like a third, Porter's like a third option, you know what I'm saying, on Denver behind, Murray and Jokic and Murray. And in New York, Barrett is like the way how it is Brunson, Randall, they all share the thing, so it ain't gonna be like where he's gonna be like the first option. So if I think it's because Jordan Poole gonna shoot as much as he wants. Because right now the way Washington looks, they really don't have no, I ain't gonna say direction or things like that. It's like they have, because he got the contract, right? He got the biggest contract on the team. He just got there. He's a young player. So, they're a young team, so he's going to be the number one option. So I think he has a chance because he might be scoring 20-something, at least 20-something, because he have 40-something? Was that in preseason? But he could do that in the regular season, though.
He could. He's athletic, could shoot it from three. Man, JP is nice. I could see Jordan Poole, and you made some great points.
Yeah, but as far as
crazy, we're gonna could see Jordan Poole, and you might be right. You might be right. I'm gonna say Michael Porter. Here's why I say MPJ. I understand he's streaky. My grade. The reason why I think Porter has a really good shot to be an All-Star in the future, he can move up without the ball. He's athletic off the back door. He has a feathery three-point stroke, even streaky at times. And I think with Bruce Brown and Jeff Green being out of the picture, I know MPJ is struggling right now these two games, but I think Michael Porter is going to take the next step at some point, though. He has to. If Nuggets want to reach the mountaintop again. So I think for me, even though you made a good point with Jordan Poole being an All-Star in the future, over those three guys, which I could see, which you could be right, I'm going to say Michael Porter for me.
Yeah. Okay. Hey, listen, like I said, yeah, man. I could see that too. Like I said, and then sometimes like it depends on like in the West or the East, like depend on who's in front of you, like how many other forwards are in front of you. You know what I'm saying? And then if they're young, because guess what? Now you have to also put into context of Wemby. Wemby's going to be an all-star too, so that's going to be either center or the forward position. So those are like you can only have but so much. It's like Wemby, and then who's the other ones? There's some young guys too.
Wemby, Ingram, Kawhi, Zion, PG-13.
Right, that's what I'm about to say.
Bi.
Yeah, Ingram, Zion is like Wemby. So those are people in front of you too. You know what I'm saying? So
soon to be Jabari Smith in the future. I mean, that's a lot. I mean, Cat still counts. Yeah, that's a lot.
Yeah, that's
LeBron,
what I'm saying.
AD.
Yeah, I mean, LeBron is almost he's on his way out. So what I'm saying, another couple more years, like I said, then he'll be on his way out. So. But like you said, Cat, Brandon Ingram, Zion. You know what I'm saying. And there's some more too, though. You know what I'm saying. It's like you're not thinking about it too. So. Yeah, It's gonna be tough though, man. It's gonna be tough, but like I said, yeah. And then in the East, like you say, you look at Jordan Poole's, like I mean, he'll be for the guards, because and then the guards, because Kyrie not in the East no more. He's in the West now. Other guys, that was like all stars are like moved to a different conference.
That is true.
But I'm about to say, any last words, man? You got to wrap before we wrap this thing up, man. Any last words you want to say?
Yeah, some last words. One, please subscribe to my show, The Last Laugh Podcast. My show, The Last Laugh Podcast, with me, Biggie, Prince, and Z. Please, we bring the meat and potatoes of each story when it comes to NBA, NFL, MLB. We bring in the meat and potatoes of each story. So please subscribe to our channel, The Last Laugh Podcast. And please subscribe to my man, the S-God, Man-Cave. Please. It's free. It's easy. Please subscribe to his channel, Man-Cave. Always gives you the nitty-gritty of each story. Please. It's free. It's easy. No dollars needed. So please subscribe to our channels, please. For me, The Last Laugh Podcast, and then for S-God, Man-Cave Podcast.
Yes, sir, man. Like I said, man, thanks for coming through. G Money. Like I said, I want to thank everybody coming through in the chat. Worldwide L was here in the chat. You know what I'm saying? Doug Fresh was in the chat. And also G Money and stuff like that. And like I said, next time I'll be on tomorrow, 1 o'clock, Giants and Jets live. You know what I'm saying? Watch that game. I know other guys going to be watching their games, Cowboys, all them other stuff and stuff like that. But just come on through. If this is your first time to my channel, please hit that like and subscribe and also share button. And like I said, we'll be back on tomorrow. And with the last word with G Money is like, for Knicks Nation, it was a great game. It was a game that I thought we could win, but we didn't win it. So you can't win them all. But like I said, the only thing I like is like we put up a good fight. So we're on to the next game, which would be Tuesday night against the Cavaliers on prime time on TNT. So we'll be back Tuesday night. I'm gonna be live on that one too. And also like that.
Right. Got it. Yeah, that's true. It's gonna be a fun game. Rematch of last year's first round, which the Knicks bust saw the Cavs in 5. It's gonna be fun at Cleveland. It's gonna be fun at Rock Mortgage Fieldhouse at Halloween night. Hopefully, we give the Cavs a nightmare they'll never forget.
That's right, bro. We need that win. We need to go 500. We need to go 2-2, man. We 1-2 right now. We got to go 2-2 after that game. All right. So for this being said, Knicks Nation. See y'all next time, man. And we out.
Who's got the rocket launcher? I say we blow it up. Now fire that thing.
It's for the city of sports, playing with a giant Nick. With my man S.God.
That's him.
You feel the vibe?
That's me.
We going live.
That's us.
That like button shared, you been subscribed.
Stadium.
That MetLife, Big Blue, home of the Braves.
Yeah.
That turnpike, you can see that's where the game's played. NFL one day, then it's the NBA. Madison Square Garden, that's where the Knicks play. This that NY Logan, no, it don't get broken. Legalize mean this shit smoking. I'm on topic, dropping another episode. The game winner, trade, maybe a field goal. Everybody right now doing the wave. You tune in the show called The Man-Cave. I see the chat, they always doing their thing. Big fuse, 85-inch screen. The game's on, you rush and bleed. Remain calm, you on the road and chill. Do the watch along, the show's on. The host, you know it's S-God. It's no telling the panel filled with guest stars. You're now rocking with the voice, you know what it is. It's your boy J Boogie. You're now rocking with my man S-God. I support him to the fullest, you heard? My man Mike Blaze. This is Alter Productions. What that mean? We about to alter everything that's playing. Tune in. My man S.God. Support the show. Subscribe, share it. Most importantly, hit that like button.